With then hello, I'm Happiness Ltd. I think everybody knows me. I'm kind of the resident, I'd say even the resident troll, but also nicest guy in the whole community. Carlin.
Khan Double O, I wouldn't say resident troll, kind of a troll. Resident rager, I guess.
Yeah, that does sound appropriate. All right, let's talk about a few things. So one, we'll just talk about tournament structure first. I can go over that, and then if you want to go over like the swag and the builds a little bit, then we'll get more into that. But
Okay.
the tournament structure is going to be two games of two different lobbies. Right now, we've got like the top leaderboard players, and then we've got the content creators. They're both going to be playing two games with the point structure of 8 points to first, all the way down to 1 point for eighth. Whoever has the highest points after the second game will be going to the final round, which we will discuss a little more later. Uh, that's what I got. You want to talk a little bit about the?
I believe it's 4 games, right, in the group stages. It's 4 games,
Yep,
and then the top half of each of the lobbies will move on to a final lobby.
yep.
In those 4 games, there will be obviously the players are playing for a prize pool as well. In the final, but for the group as well, we have a couple of swag options for the players who finish first in the 4 lobbies. The person who plays first, for 4 lobbies, we've got a swag. We've got a poster here. Poster. You can see on my
Sweet
side here.
stickers too.
Stickers. I won't show the stickers as happiness, just show the stickers and the T-shirt that we're both wearing as well. So that will be sent out, as you can see. Open beta invitational Hellfire Tactics. That'll be sent out to the top 4 players. Well, the first player in each of the 4 lobbies that I played in the group stages. So that is the side of the swag. Um, yeah, it's very interesting. For me, the most exciting thing for this is the actual player makeup. Like you said, it's a few kind of content creators from the auto battler scene, and then the top players as well. So I'd like to see how they're going to mesh in. I recognize most of the names, so some very, very, very good players. In terms of the actual game knowledge, but then you've also got the top leader players. You've got people like Battle Bees, Noir, and Mongoose. These guys have got tens of thousands of points. These people have got tens of thousands of points, so they know the game. They're going to have a distinct advantage in knowing the bills and the lines. So it's going to be very interesting how it pans out. I'm very, very excited. But yeah, that's kind of the breakdown of the tournament.
You know, I've been known as a bit of a gambling man. If you had to gamble on two players, who do you got going to the finals?
Oh, from what 2 favorites? If I was gambling,
Yep.
um, I think for me, it's close. I'm not too sure on the second, but for me, for number one, if I had to go with number one, if I had to pick one, it would be Noir. I've played with that player quite a few times. They're consistent. They're very strong in the games. So that would be my number one. Number two, probably Battle Beast just on points. Just this player's got 28,000 global points. I've got just to give a bit of kind of context. I've got 3,800, and I've played quite a few games. So 28,000 is a significant amount of games. The player's going to know the game in and out. So, yeah, I'm very interested to see how some of the streamers perform. Obviously, don't have as much play time, but let's see if they can kind of translate or kind of try and leverage their knowledge in just the layout of how the game works, and what you go for, if you're going to go for tempo, if you're going to go for late game value. So we'll see what happens. But for me, that would be my two. What about yourself, Happiness?
I'm gonna go with a bit of a ringer. Actually, I've been watching the winning screens and stuff, and I'm gonna go with one of the content creators. I think Jeff. I think Jeff has a real shot at taking down this tournament, especially if the rats aren't banned. That dude's played more rat games than I've played games already. I'm pretty sure. Um, outside of Jeff, I agree with either uh, Noir or Bees. Bees is a Greeners forcer, so I'm not going to vote for him too hard, obviously, but he knows the game very well. But on that note, of the Greener forcer, what are the what do you want to talk a little bit about the comps that you're most comfortable with, or that you expect to see a lot today?
Oh, okay. So in terms of comps to look out for, ones that I know are going to come up a lot. Rats is the most obvious one. I think we all know that they are very powerful. It seems to be when you get them early, you can kind of transition into the late game. There's just so many of them, and they've got so much synergy as well. Stuff like swarm tactics, potent brew. Um, even the artifact at the beginning that reduces the cost by one. They're just so strong, so synergistic. I do think we're going to see a lot of rats. I think rats will come up a lot. I also expect to see a lot of Atlantean builds. I do think Bustation is. We've seen some nerfs on that unit,
Yeah.
but it's still very very strong. If you get that early, it scales out of control. So I do expect a lot of that, and also expect a lot of not so much build specific strategies, but a lot of promotions, a lot of early promotions, and trying to get that
Hmm.
XP going. Because if you can get one of the early 7 units upgraded, something like a Wraith Queen, it's just very, very hard for the opposition to overcome that. You can leverage it so hard.
Oh yeah.
You can also turn that into an advantage mana-wise and just start using your Hellfire. Um, start using, your gambles to get more level 7 units and just farm that out. So that's what I'm expecting to kind of see as an overall situation.
Yep. Sounds good, and it sounds like we're ready. So let's see if we hop right into that.
All right, let's get it.
As we start, I do want to talk about one other unit that I expect to see a lot of is Serpentina. I think Serpentina is one of, if not the best standalone unit in the game. So it looks like we
Oh,
got,
yes.
oh, look at that. Rats and crustaceans are banned. So everything that we just talked about basically is thrown out the
Yep.
window.
Well, that's exciting. That is good.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
think, one thing to talk about is the unit bans are, amazing for the variety, and also going to reward those players that have a lot of games in. And
Oh,
because
yeah.
like you said, if you're a force heavy player, if you're known, or you kind of lean towards one comp and it gets banned, then you're significantly in a weaker position. So I do think that's one thing to watch out for.
Yep, I agree. And to talk a little bit about the structure, we're actually not going to be focusing on one player during this tournament. We're actually going to kind of hop around a little bit, try to get all the action, all the builds that we can. So it'll be interesting to see what everybody's going. So premier units early. Takoi did not hit exactly the most premier units. The Beast is pretty good. The Hellhound is pretty good with Beast, but it looks like he's just opting to take the 2-3, try to save a little bit of life. This unit is very good on the first about 2 stages and then falls off a little bit.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, I think this Archdemon is very, very strong as well right now.
Agreed.
So just a extra ritual per turn is significant throughout the game from the early to the late. So we'll see if they're going to be able to leverage that. Yeah, I think just by picking up the shade here just for the 2-3 stats, just to kind of get the early tempo.
I noticed Takoi already misplayed and is already toxic by not using the ready up button. So we're gonna have to talk to him about that a little bit later. Oh, and there's the free mana for the
Oh
two
yeah,
units on
absolutely
two.
fantastic. Great to see that. It's huge to get that extra unit this
Yeah,
early. Is just really really good.
another power of Insidious. Just the access to more promotions and more free manas for these early turns. Setting up this strong board is just pivotal to being able to get to that late game. Um, so I'm thinking with these unit bans, elementals are going to be the comp to beat. Outside of some promotion shenanigans. Without rats around, elementals are pretty strong because the rats can't really. The rats are really good against the elementals just because they trade off and leave little 1/1s
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, especially because
So
elementals on Taurus for having a lot of attack and not much health. So yeah,
exactly,
it's really
with,
really really
with the
definitely
elemental
puts them
ring
into a
giving them some
position.
stats early too, they can be strong early, late, and through the whole game. So we
Okay,
got
herbal
herbal on
heal,
Roka.
interesting. Got the mana pest there.
That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, I mean, using the hero power there as well, or the archdemon power to get the manifest to have tank as well is quite cute.
Yeah, that's a nice little combo actually.
Sprout's always good to see if you're looking for
Yep.
an early artifact. Yeah, picks up the sprout.
Really picks the Vampling over
Okay.
the Elemental is interesting to me. I guess he doesn't want to clog the supports too much early.
Yeah,
The
I
Vampling
think
is decent
also
stats.
yeah the Vampton is very good. It's better tempo. I think they're just not trying to commit to the elementals early, which I think is
Yeah,
fine. It's fair.
I think Fire Elemental is one of the most premier early units. But if we talk about the best early units for me, it's definitely Manifest Sprout and the Animanaut. But the Fire Elemental
Hmm.
should probably be up there too. And never really sad to pick that one up, especially with the links on 2-6 and 3-6.
Yeah, yeah, especially six. Putting it in that slot 6 there, you can get £6 to the board early, which is always good.
battle on some
Okay, we got
vampires.
Battle Bees on Groundson here.
Looks like we got just enough stats here.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive considering Groundson is really, really good early because of that health is just so huge this
Yeah,
early.
absolutely.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
there's the
nice. There you
Infernal Ring
go.
too.
Infernal Ring. It's like you told it in the stars.
Gonna pick up the Elemental Shade here and just have a ton of stats, or is he gonna value? I don't think there's many other options. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
it's
that
starting to really
going.
look quite heavy elementally.
Oh yeah, this is a very very good start.
Yeah. To hit that ring there is pretty huge, considering they already had quite a few elementals on the board and then in the shop as well. It's very, very nice. So if you're in this position and you've got this kind of board happiness, elemental wise, what are you kind of looking for going into the next level, level 3, level 4?
I at this point I'm probably just actually chasing some treasures,
Hmm.
specifically the Scholar's Pledge and probably the Amulet. I want to start getting that mage scaling going a little bit and trying to get some HP on these elementals early. Overall, I'm just if I have this board on level on just hitting this level, I'm happy as can be. I would like to see some triples of the elementals themselves, obviously, but overall, this is about I think where the flex starts.
That's very interesting to me. That Gabriel has a boost there on 2-0. Like boost is
Yep.
a build defining piece. Even with the nerfs, it's gone from 2-2 to 2-1. It's still incredible. It's still key to that, to the greener tribe. Okay, interesting. What are we doing here?
The
So
power of Inferno getting that, it looked like at least.
yeah,
I wonder
looks
if
like
he's thinking about casting the hidden armor here, trying to get some HP going.
it's interesting. I think the only issue with that would be the mana efficiency. I wonder if they're going to pick up a unit.
Exactly.
There's a few options here, for sure.
Cavalry, some decent stats. I don't think I like Grek, even with the Grek pair here. Um, I think we are at a point where we can just really start pushing the comp that we have. Usually, I don't like to really start pushing this early, but we have such an insane start with what we're doing. Does
Picks up
opt
a
to go with the
Greg.
Grek.
Yeah,
Prioritize killing
Greg is
some
a cool
supports with
unit.
Grek. Yeah, Grek is great.
Yeah. It's a great unit. I mean, it's not even dependent on greeners. It's just very effective. Like you said, killing supports. It scales. It's just a very solid unit to get.
With the Vampling as well, it gets a little extra stats to maybe get two slays in one. So we've got Excalibur with the Mana Pest shield. I always like to see this. Oh, that's a big overkill. Oh, that Vampling just came in so clutch with the extra HP on the Grek. Good combat too. This played out very well for Takoi.
Yeah. That was a very good combat. Excalibur's board was very interesting. The automated there as well, like you said on the Mana Pest. All right, so we have an artifact. Yeah, our Snap Picks the Arcane offering. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just so incredible. Just getting those 2 extra links, it's just amazing. Okay, another one as well. The back to
probably just
back.
take the extra treasure here to try to find the really key pieces. This is one of the few comps that really loves ambush tactics, so extra treasure to go for the ambush tactics to give either um, shade to all of your elementals or to get an earth elemental and put it in 4 with the elemental shadow. This is a really good way to start some very early scaling if they can hit that.
Yeah. Ambush tactics seems to be quite core to it enables quite a few builds. I see it all the time when I'm playing the
Yeah.
game myself. Yeah, especially with I believe you get access to being able to make one of your units hidden. You get access at level 4 as well, I believe, and that's costing 6 mana. You can just use that anywhere you want. But like you said, it also has the ability to make any of the elementals hidden, so it doesn't even need to do that. So yeah, elementals is definitely one of the best builds with ambush tactics.
Oh,
Interesting. Constantine here with a kind of demon mashup of a build.
that's a lot of
Quite
stats they've
strong.
got going over there.
Yeah, quite strong. Got the speed potion there. Obviously great on every build.
Another elemental shadow. It's much too. I was gonna say it's not much too late for Mana Guardian, but it is pretty late. Oh, passing up on the Shadow. Interesting. I wonder what the plan is here.
Snaps the Mana Guardian. Yeah, I think obviously when it came to the game, Mana Guardian was by far the best unit in the game. But since it's nerfs, I've seen quite a less amount of play. I've played it myself and tried to make it work. It just seems to be a bit too slow. So I'd be interested to see if they can make it work. But I think it is a bit too late. But we'll see.
There's that Earth Elemental. I'm
There's the
thinking
Earth
they snap
Elemental.
cell for that. Yep, there
Oh
that
yeah,
goes.
absolutely. Earth Elemental's just key. Get that scaling going. But yeah, I don't know what the plan is with Managon. I guess they are playing Insidious, so they still got the synergy there. But I would assume that in the next couple of turns we'll see that Mana Guardian come off the board.
Yep. So one thing that I've seen with Mana Guardian a bit, it's sort of a niche unit along the lines of how Mind Sapper is, where you can get a few stats on it and try to promote it and hopefully hit something in your comp, and you can get a lot of really interesting, a lot of interesting units there that could end up just working out. But yeah, I don't expect that they keep it in for too long. I think after this, we're going to probably switch over to Roqua and see how that tank manifest is going.
Oh,
So
Noir's got the boost
Noir.
in 6. Yeah.
Noir is probably the best flex player currently, and you can see that happening right now. He's got 2 greeners, 2 underguardsmen, and some elementals. It looks like trying to play a Silverbeak board, but if you notice their treasures, they've got the full
Yeah, the
mage suites
artifacts.
going
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
mage artifacts.
Yeah, the artifacts.
Very nice.
So what we got going on here? Still got the tank on the man. That's a big mana pest.
Yeah, I think that's one of the latest manifests I've ever seen. Quite interesting. They've got a fully flexed board here, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. I love the flex plays. Oh, definitely don't want to give tank to the Hellfire cannon. See if they can avoid that. I think that's what they're messing around with a little bit right now. So force multiplier is interesting if they want to really go into the Grek plan. It doesn't look like we have much of a mage start here. This very well could either be force multiplier over the fresh meat or skip. I could see either happening. Yep, it was the multiplier over the meat.
Yeah.
The flambar is interesting here, but I don't think it really goes with what we're doing. But I am a flambar enjoyer and love scaling range units, and that's exactly what Herbal decided to do.
Yeah. And it synergizes with the force multiplier.
Yeah.
Oof, but Noir is just huge.
Yeah, those mage treasures, that's too much.
Yeah, the 2 boosts being magical as well. It's just incredible. Yeah. The amount of scaling this player is going to get. It's going to do a lot of damage to the lobby.
Not only is it going to do a lot of damage, it's going to keep scaling too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing is, Noir is on a hero that can't get the, or an archery that can't get the 7 treasures. So maybe if somebody stays high enough HP, can get something like the Aegis or something crazy. Aside from that, I don't see Noir going down this game. A little promotion.
I'd like to see a promotion here. I'd like to see a promotion here because I was thinking about this earlier, and that's what I was saying before. Like, it's always good to have something that you want actively promoted, because to give an example, I had an upgraded unit and I didn't do the promotion at level 3 to 4, and then I then saw 4 promotions in the next kind of 2 turns, and I was thinking I could have had a level 7 upgraded unit right here at level 5, or it was like 4-0. So I always like the option of having that there. But I don't know if they're going to do it, because it's quite a gamble. But if it pays off, it's just huge.
You know the rule though. If you didn't cast that promotion, or if you did cast a promotion, you never would have saw another promotion. That's how it works. It's hard coded that way. Oh, that's an unfortunate.
What's your opinion on this Iron Ogre unit they have in the 6?
I think it needs some love. I don't think it's in a position right now that it really does what it's supposed to do well enough. I don't know if it just needs a stat buff or if it needs to do more damage spread when it hits, but it's a niche unit that doesn't help its niche very much. So right now it's not my favorite, but it is definitely something that you can hit with promote.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the timeline of when it was released I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was released before the automata change. Automata change.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. So for me, it's one of those situations where it was put in there because of that situation where we had automata buffing the entire board being completely broken, everyone using
Mhm.
it. Now that that's been nerfed, it doesn't serve its purpose. Whilst in that meta, it would have been an excellent unit.
Yeah.
Now, because we don't see so much barrier, it's one of those things where it's the auto battler catch 22 where
Yep.
there are so many different knock-on effects. A lot of changes happen when another change happens and it already nullifies. It's done what that unit was supposed to do in the first place.
Yeah, and you could argue that
Interesting.
it's a counter to like the unholy aegis, but the thing is, if the opponent has an upgraded 7, it's not going to do much anyway. But you know what? It is a treasure. It is a
Yeah.
treasure pair, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. This has been bought for the potential level 5 artifact. Yeah, I do like this build here, the demon build with the Hellfire cannon scaling up with
Yeah.
the imp. It's good fun. And it's very strong as well. I mean, if you can get Hellfire Knight is really nasty right now.
Yes. We've already got the upgraded toad as well. Obviously, would like to get the tank off of this Hellfire cannon in 1, but not much you can do.
Yeah.
What do you think about the iron golem in 5 over the Hellfire? Do you think it's just because they're still trying to scale it with the flambar, or do you think that they're trying to tech a little bit?
Yeah, I think they're trying to. I think it's one of those classic situations where it's just so many things that need to happen that a lot of things are being compromised.
Yep.
I would like to see that in the back, but it's a hard one. It's definitely a difficult situation.
Taking some beatings here.
Yeah, Phone here's got an upgraded Unholy Knight there, which can be very nice.
Well, Crowley went down.
Yeah, Crowley, that's interesting. Interesting. Looks like they were pondering the Knowledge Fiend pair.
I think Herbal was in a good spot, and obviously this is to no fault of theirs, but they've now spent 8 gold on iron golems that 3 through promotion and 5 through the other one that has just not paid off. And I think the tempo loss from that is going to cost them quite a bit of
Oh
time,
yeah. I
quite a
mean
bit of
this.
HP.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the risk.
I don't believe they bought a unit this turn, or did they? I don't think so, which is obviously devastating.
Oh, it turns out it was Excalibur on the Crowley as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. We saw Excalibur earlier with the Mana Pest Automata combo.
Yeah.
That is interesting. They died at this point. That's got to be a hint of a strong lobby because we haven't even hit the double damage.
Yeah.
Okay, Constantine here on Eyes got even a stronger demon board. Hellfire kind of 30-19 stats in 1. Absolutely just devastating at this point.
They've got a little bit of the mage treasure going on. Constantine does, so their scaling is going to be pretty powerful. Oh, I'm just so close.
Yeah, the
Notice the
combat went a bit better than I
Insidious.
expected.
Yeah, I agree.
Targeted strike is kind of what we're looking at this point. Targeted strike is just I would be scouting, having a look
Yep.
to see what they have in 6 last time.
Yeah, we're in that precarious spot of, do we start casting spells to live, or do we want to advance our board? And I think with two other players under 20 HP, it's about that time where we're gonna just try to live.
Yeah, I think seeing that last player there, Constantine, literally having our board but stronger, it's like the worst thing you can see in these kind of games with a shared
Yeah.
pool. It's just that's just a massive problem because you don't really have time to pivot. I think we're in survival mode here.
Mm-hmm. Promotion on this Grek could be a bit of a game saver.
It could be interesting for sure. What kind of hits do we have there at level 4 with those kind of stats? And maybe another cannon.
Yeah, another cannon would be huge. Even something
Although
like a
we
big
know,
blood mage would be really nice.
yeah,
I
we're
wonder
gonna
if they're
get
thinking
them.
about selling this toad and promoting. Oh,
Oh, not sure. Maybe just I don't
Double
know.
Bucky,
No, double buck.
double buck, and a big captain. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that captain is very sizable with the elemental in the back there, giving it 20. Was it 16 health?
Yeah.
Very very nice. It's that time of the game where it's not been. I tend to find captain does get outscaled, falls off quite often, but they found a way to get it to a decent size for a decent spot in the game.
We actually take this fight,
Yeah,
don't we?
we
Wow.
do, which is
Ranged is cheap.
impressive. Yeah. I think the range is always deceptive. We must be getting close to double damage, right? What's the round where double damage is just like 100% guaranteed?
It's at after everyone hits 5, so it should
Which
be
this is
next
round
round, I
13.
believe.
Okay, next round. So this player must have got XP because they're level 5. Interesting. Oh, was that a promotion to a red beast? That is
That's
that is
that's
something.
about as good as we could ask right now.
That is significant, yeah. If we're
The red
able to
beast,
get a couple nice rounds.
yeah, it scales a little slow, but when it's already upgraded and we
I
have
mean,
4
yeah.
extra damage dealers, we
That's
feeling pretty good, I think.
that's plus four per extra damage. I mean,
Yeah.
if Herbal can survive a little bit, that can really get going.
What do you say? We watch one more round of this and then maybe check on Noir's insane mage scaling?
Yeah, absolutely could do. It would be nice to see how this red beast pans out.
Yeah. That was
These
a good hit
grounds,
for us.
Oh, the clan lord in the back. That is one of those units that can definitely win the game for you.
There's also a very large Grek, and it's going to trade 1 for 1 pretty easily.
Unholy Knight. Yeah, clan lord's definitely another build. Like it's not even an archetype. It's just to get stats on the clan lord, support it with other units, and it's just look at this. The work is just too much. And in the back as well is just showing the experience of the player, because in the back it's obviously going to have another a turn to attack.
Yep.
It's very good positioning.
It's just going to munch on us, too. It was
Yeah,
pretty close still. Again, a little closer than I thought it was going to be. The range is really
for
cleaning
sure.
up.
For sure. Impressive. Oh,
Wow.
this is incredible. We've got the ghost here. We've got the ghost player. Well, we did have the ghost player, and I'll be happy to see how if they get further, because that red beast, just a few turns, it's going to be close to 100.
They had a Hellfire in shot 2. If they hit the Hellfire Knight, they're in a very good spot. Just
Oh
out
yeah,
of nowhere.
impressive.
I gotta
Okay,
say,
this
I thought Noir would be a little bigger. I guess it is an 85-54 there and just a bunch of stats, but this doesn't look like a clear lobby winner to me like I thought it would a few rounds ago.
yeah, no,
It
I
looks
tend to
very
agree.
good still.
Yeah, it does look good.
So
The lava golem, the rework, it's incredible unit. It's now a proper
yeah,
level 6 unit.
very much so. So Noir, even when he can get 7 treasures, he tends to go for a lot of 6 treasures. It's something that he's been talking about for a long time. So I feel like Baron's a really, really good hero for him.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't necessarily need a level 7 to win. This is, yeah. I mean, we're definitely gonna win this one here.
Yeah. Looks like the
It's got
Koi's
huge
elementals
stats.
just didn't quite get through. Looks like a promotion to an unholy flame's a little unfortunate.
Oh yeah, double damage active now. So double damage, every single unit that survives that's upgraded deals 2 instead of 1 damage. That's like just huge at this point, because when you get people that have boards that are significantly stronger than other players can easily be hit for 10, 15 damage.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna get to see how that last turn from Rokuo went.
Oh yeah.
See, I think a lot of people would have cast a spell there, but Noir keeping the discipline. Again, I think he would have done that on a different hero as well anyway.
Yeah, I do think that the spells the rituals can be quite baity at times. You
Yeah.
do 2-3 rounds with those, and you don't get anything. You get level 7 units you don't want. It's just
Yep.
really bad. So
Of course, Noah's seen 6 of those rituals so far.
yeah, and I think in situations where sometimes a level 7 unit is the difference between you losing and winning the game. But I think in this
Absolutely.
spot it's absolutely not, right, because he's got the continual scaling, the the artifacts are fine. So I think he's, like you said, he's just trying to improve his board, improve the artifacts rather than trying to gamble. I think, yeah, like you said, like you only gamble when you have to.
Exactly.
Because yeah, it's one thing that I realized that when I started first playing the game, those games where I had huge leads and I would just spend like 6, 7 turns trying to hit the thing, just getting that dopamine rush, and it was just like, oh, well, I'm dead
Yep.
now.
Gotta hit
But I
the
still
slot
got it
machine
easy
every
one.
now and then.
So another red beast for herbal and
Oh,
the tactics. Wow, with
this
the
combat's going
range unit
so
in
well
one,
for Noir.
the range unit hitting one. That was very very
Looks like
key.
the gamble is gonna pay off. We do win this one. Oh, I see that
Wow.
they got the conscription. I believe it's, of course it's the one artifact's name that I forget. The
Which
portal
one
to
are you
the
talking about?
unknowns. They've got the
The
best
two
spell
rituals, two
treasure.
cost. Yeah, the two rituals,
Yeah,
you can use two more rituals, and rituals cost two less, if I remember correctly.
Inferno does go down.
Further down as well. Yeah, everyone's getting a bit low now. It's getting to that point in the game where people start filtering her out.
Yep.
But yeah, portal to the unknown is huge for sure. The strategic gamble there was just incredible.
Yeah, getting that range unit in one was huge, like you were saying.
Yeah, yeah, and it attacked first as well. The Kraken Hunter. Kraken Hunter with the overkill is quite huge. I mean, it had 40 attack, which was not crazy, but it was enough to get the win.
Yeah, exactly. Big range units are very good. All right, I wonder if this boost is finally going. Boost just being an honorary elemental right now. So I'm wondering if he's going to bank a gold here and lock for the promotion. Which looks like that is what's happening.
No, I don't. Do we see? I don't think we see. I don't think we saw an inflame there.
It's not coming through on the spectator client
Oh, is it not?
currently,
Okay.
but I'd be willing to bet that they did go for that.
What would be the promote target? Do you think? Yeah, the boost.
Definitely the boost they're going to try
Yeah.
to get. There's a lot of pretty decent hits from there. It's
Mongoose on the monster here. The Kraken Hunter again.
yeah.
Wow, did a lot of work.
It's looking like it's not quite enough though, is it?
Yeah, not quite
So
enough.
close.
Fortunate. See if Herbal. Oh, both knocked out. So we're in a top three
Ah,
situation here.
haven't seen the Groundson in a while. Let's see, maybe after this fight we check out the Groundson.
Experience is king.
Oh,
We've got
that is
the
a real good promotion.
what was? Oh, right into the werebear.
It doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but I do believe that Eyes had a couple of small units still.
Interesting. We're against Battle Bees here on Groundson. But it looks like experience is king. We've got two of the top leaderboard players in the top three here.
Yep. I just I'm gonna point it out again because I'm salty, but I don't think I've seen ready button clicked once this entire tournament, and I feel like there might need to be an announcement put up or something.
Oh, here we go. Battle Bees with the Wardens. Getting those barriers on there, trying to enable the Clan Lord.
Still got an upgraded
This is a
slam bar
huge
scaling
hit.
too.
Oh, yes. There it is. A massive, massive end right there.
You know, I have a
Interesting.
feeling that the clan lord's going to be able to.
It looks
Actually,
like
it's
it's
going to be
going
a
to be a
draw down
tie.
to this.
Yeah,
Wow.
interesting tie. Interesting.
we get a free little ghost turn here.
Yeah, and then Eyes versus Constantine versus Battle Bees there on ground. So we'll see. It'd be interesting to see who wins that fight because I don't think we've seen Constantine on Eyes there for a while. So they could have scaled quite heavily. It's very tough to tell. What's your opinion? I've seen a lot of purges on Deal with the Devil. What's your opinion on Deal with the Devil?
Um, I do think it's really, I think it's really good if you're already really strong, in which case it might just be better go for the 6 treasures. The 5 HP definitely adds up, especially if you have like a primer or something going. Um, I would say Eyes here is the only one that we actually really want to see casting it, because I don't
Yeah,
think it works for the other two right now. But overall, I very much enjoy the spell. I really like spells that come with a bit of a thought process. So we did switch over to Groundson here so that we can see the Groundson versus the, assuming Eyes is just
yeah.
huge demons now.
There's Hellfire Cannon,
The splash did pretty good too.
Double Red Beast. Oof, that Clan
Doesn't
Lord
look
is
like
just
Constantine's got enough here.
yeah. That the Clan Lord for bees is just huge. But the cannon is still there in front with a huge amount of health, and these units in the back have no attack. So I feel
Oh,
like there's going
actually,
to be a
yeah.
farm here. Yeah,
The attack order was completely
this
wrong on my
is
part.
the notorious problem of having a really strong front line and then back
Mm-hmm.
lines with 10 attack, because then the enemy range will just farm you. You just
Seen
see
it
it
for
over and over again.
ages.
Yeah, I did see as well before we switched off Noir there on that build that we saw. They picked up War Engine, which is just really
Yeah.
strong, really strong artifact that counts a lot of. Oh, here we go. We just got another 6 here. Portals
Yeah.
Unknown Darkness Incarnate and Combined Elements. Are we still on? Oh, combine. This has got to be Darkness Incarnate, right? So I was about to say, Darkness Incarnate is huge here because if they can get the Darkness Incarnate onto the Clan Lord, we can get even bigger ends.
Yeah.
So that is a huge thing to
I
pick
think we're
up
gonna
in this spot.
switch to the non-ghost fight each time. So we're gonna be switching back and forth right now.
Okay,
But yeah, I agree
no
that
more
Darkness
here.
Incarnate
Wow.
could really be some stats.
Yeah,
The
especially
thing
with the
is,
barrier.
yeah, Clan Lord cannot beat elementals. So even with the double stats, I don't see that mattering much. So I think right now we're sort of watching a fight for second place. Well, we're watching Noir, so I don't think that's true. But I think the other two are just fighting for second place.
It's very fleshed out demon comp versus the
Yeah,
elementals here.
I could very well be
That
wrong again.
it's the war engines though. It really is just huge.
No siege here. But it does look like it's still going to be enough.
Yep. Close fight for sure. They can definitely turn it around. Three horse fight right here. 3 horse race.
Wonder if we're going to get a little extra stats with this spell.
We are indeed. Makes sense. I mean, every unit on the field outside of the werebear is magical.
Yep.
Um.
That eruption pickup is really good because they know Mongoose is on some barriers, so that's gonna cause a
Oh yeah,
lot of
that's
problems for
massive.
Mongoose.
Very nice tech.
Or bees. Sorry, not Mongoose. I'm just giving bees a hard time because they've been knocked out for a while, so I just wanted them to think that they're still playing. Without the eruption, this might actually be a little bit of a hard matchup.
Yeah, with the eruption, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Especially that war engines. War engines, look at
Oh my
that. Just
gosh.
deletes the front line. It's incredible elementals.
It is.
It looks like the tactic you said of looking for level 6 artifacts has paid off hugely here.
Yeah. We did
14
talk.
damage to bees.
We talked about it earlier too, about how elementals are definitely just king with these bands. You know, if you can get
Oh
the spell
yeah.
treasures and you can get the elementals, you're gonna run away with the lobby.
And it's something we know for sure. You know, a player that has played that much is high on the leaderboard with that much experience. We know that they're aware of that. Like that
Yeah.
is something they would have been aware of.
Constantine surviving with a 1 HP.
Yeah, incredible to see who can clinch. I mean, it's always in these tournaments. It's not so obvious at the time, but literally finishing second or third here could be the reason why you go on to the final lobby or you end here. You've
Absolutely.
seen it a lot. So it's every game, every point is very, very instrumental, even though it's not so clear at the time. This Red Beast now at 114, 114.
Yeah, it looks
And
like
the
they picked
Hellfire
up a
Cannon,
Hellfire Knight.
250, 108 is just wolf. Yeah, the Hellfire Knight in the middle there, connecting to all the demons is just wolf. That's a huge power spike. Did they just pick that up as well to deal with the devil? If they did, that's I think they did.
Yeah, I think that's what
They've been
knocked him
looking
down to
for it.
one.
They've been. I mean, their entire bench is 7, so they've been looking for it. They know, and it's a situation. Let's see if it's enough.
They're gonna get buried right off the bat, though. Oh, the
Oof.
Garek probably just ended the
Correct.
combat
Wow.
single-handedly.
What a
It's
snipe.
something you have to think about. Maybe the
Well,
Toga
hold
wasn't
on
worth it
though,
anymore.
because the clan lord, again, he's got weak things in the back, and we've got ranged
Hmm.
here,
I think the
and
back's
that
just gonna
Hellfire
cause
Cannon is
him.
not gonna die. I think he definitely has a chance.
And if he goes after Clan Lord, that's just a
Oh,
perfect hit right there.
oh,
Wow.
fantastic! What is he gonna? He's gonna knock him out as well.
Yep. 9
Incredible,
damage.
incredible
Human.
combat. That is the difference between 7 and 6 there on the points. Yeah, it's just that was just having those wardens in the back with low attack was just a death sentence.
Yep. They got the wow. Okay, we got a 7
Oh,
treasure.
the
What are we
level
going here?
7.
This is
Incredible.
this is probably just going to be the madness. I don't think they have time for the other two, and I think they know that.
Yeah, what do we get from Madness here? What connected? Is there any actual power from it?
The Hellfire Knight, but I guess they have Center of Power already,
It's
so it
already,
doesn't even
yeah, it's already in the
matter.
6.
This is actually
I don't
just a
know.
complete miss. I think they really wanted the Aegis here.
Unless you find another Hellfire Knight in the shop,
Hmm. I
then,
don't know what they
you
got
can.
off of the Hellfire spell or ritual, so I don't know if that changes anything. I
No, I think it would have
believe it
been,
was an
if I remember the
abomination.
Abomination, yes, that was the one they
Yeah,
had 2 of.
that's such a bad feeling to have to skip that.
Yeah, skipping a 7 is something you don't see every day.
Yeah,
That is insane. If they had found another knight, I don't know if it makes a difference though. This player's huge. Noir here is just absolutely huge. Wow, this Hellfire can, I was saying earlier, I just love this unit. It's so amazing. You're just seeing the work it's
mhm.
putting through.
The
And I
sieges aren't
think,
getting the most value either.
yeah, and I think the range is just so good. Like this positioning, this is great to see.
That going middle.
Oh,
All right, so
wow.
that's a draw. We
It
got a
does end up being
draw.
a tie. Wow, another tie. Combined elementals on Noir's side there as well. Now, do you pull this? Yes, they do. Straight away, they're looking for that Hellfire Knight.
Yeah, it doesn't. They don't have any other lines really going.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Hellfire Knight is kind of what you're looking for here.
Skipping a 7 and having an upgraded 7 on the bench. This is just the feels bad moment. They are still very strong. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, they're incredibly strong, and they can promote that abomination and possibly hit an upgraded Hellfire Knight,
Yeah,
which would just be super amazing.
for sure. They
But I
also
think
got a
at this
little
point,
scaling too.
yeah, I think they're both scaling. The war might be slightly outscaling with the rituals, but I think it's kind of more combat dependent.
Yeah.
The only thing, if I remember correctly, doesn't the war have a bunch of barriers?
No, no, Noir didn't
No,
have
no
any. I don't believe.
barriers. Oh, okay, okay. I
Noir was
thought
just
there
just
was. No,
just
no, no
Ellie's, no
barriers.
barrier.
Just Ellie's. Okay.
And it's really unfortunate. This Hellfire cannon has hit 1 and 4 both times. Not getting 3 units is kind of a big deal.
That hits really bad, by the way. I mean, this still could be a survival, but we lose 1 round here, it's over. I think that might be it, right?
That's
That's
it.
gonna go
8
down,
HP
yeah.
difference,
Navarre
man.
takes the lobby down. It was
Getting
great,
those
great,
treasures
great time there.
early. We knew Noir was going to scale pretty hard.
Yeah, yeah, and I think for sure, definitely the most exciting time was that with the last 3 alive, they were like trading rounds. It's pretty good, pretty
Yep.
good stuff. So it takes the 8 points, puts himself in a great position to make it into the final there.
Yep. I think game kind of shaped up how we thought it would.
I think the skip of a 7 is kind of like bizarre. Like that's I don't think you'll see that very often. I think that's very, very rare to even see a situation where you skip a 7.
Yeah, I don't either, but I do want to call out what a heads up play it was too, because um, there was about two situations going. A lot of people probably would have taken it over Center of Power just because technically it's a better treasure, and then you could have played
Yes,
towards the second Hellfire. But I think that
yes,
they recognized that they weren't going to be that many more shops, and they had already cast the ritual for that spot. So the 2 gold actually was more relevant than I think the extra links would have been, because maybe they hit. I don't know what exactly they'd be hitting for, but they get another roll even just towards another either promotion or Hellfire Elite or deal with the devil. So I think that was a very heads up play,
yeah.
to not take the shiny 7 and recognize that 2 gold was actually worth a little bit more there.
And no matter what happens now, the War's locked in their swag.
Yep,
It's obviously
that's
worth
one
knowing.
swag.
Interesting. So what have we got? Let's have a just getting pulling the lobbies up here.
Yep.
So we've got Group B coming up.
So Carlin, what do you think was the most interesting part of that game?
I think the skip of the 7, just because of how like surreal it was.
Yeah.
Skipping that. A level 7 artifact is something that you rarely see just anyway. Like you don't see it every game. It's something you see, every 3, 4, 5, 10 games. To see a person skip it, even though it was not exactly like it was a bad play. It was just weird to even think that it was, someone could actually skip it. So that was definitely interesting.
Yep.
Maybe that might lead to the fact that maybe they're a bit too specific for level 7 artifact, because I'm not so sure about a level 7 being skipped. I don't know. What do you think? You get what I'm saying? Like I think when you hit 7, you want to be using that 7. You don't want to be skipping a 7.
Yeah. Um, there are a couple of 7s that win the game over 2 turns. Like for example, if they had 2 turns left, they could have taken the trading
Right,
dummy. You,
right.
you almost always win there. I think they just really didn't hit the couple that they won. I do see what you're saying. But I think it's okay to have, even on 7. I think it's okay to have misses, but the problem is they missed the unit and the 7 treasure, or the 7 artifact at the same time. So it really, really just kind of went badly. But I would say there was one more miss. The Ghoul King would have done nothing for them either.
Oh yeah,
So
2020 on summons.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's something. That is really unfortunate. A 7 that should be. I hit the big thing. I win now. But you know that's the
I
problem with the
think
linear build
yeah.
too. Is
I think with 7s like that, in terms of, I don't think they should be like instant win buns, right? There's no fun in that. But I think definitely they should be usable, like upgrades. I'm not sure what
mm,
other artifacts the player had there. I'm not sure. I know they had obviously Center of Power at 6, but I think they had some level 2s and 3s. I don't remember exactly. But I do think that, have been offered free level 7 artifacts, you should be able to take one of them over like a level 2 or 3 or 4 artifact.
yeah,
But hey ho, who knows? It might have, like you said, it was a specific situation. They had 1 HP, so I'm sure they do take the massacre if they have 20 HP.
yeah.
Yeah. But overall, I thought it was a great game. I thought that, I think
Mm,
what was interesting to me, what was something I was noting is that a lot of people were taking mage artifacts and getting mage artifact combinations, because it is just generally good to have more rituals, even if you're not playing magic mage units. So that was something worth knowing. I think half the lobby had some kind of mage ritual, like 2 or 3 of them. So that was
yeah.
interesting. And no one went mages; they all pivoted off of it, but it was just good to have.
It's a great mid
So,
game.
mm,
Just the flexibility of the mid game, because with those, obviously not that one, you can't do the Serpentina plan, but people have gotten into this comfort role of Serpentina is so good that people have learned that even without Serpentina, the mid game mages, the mid game elementals, the mid game magicals, even at, like Scholar's Pledge is just insane value. No matter what, you can pick up things like we saw Noir do with the boost. You don't really think of boost as a magical thing, but he was able to get some boost scaling on his other boost while scaling with Pledge, while scaling the elementals. It's just the stats were too much. It's a very solid mid game when there's not um, too much that can really counter it.
yeah, I definitely think the boost getting up to 100 attack was quite insane. All right, looks like we're ready.
say, who do you want to start out with? I'm kind of interested to see how Lilnenko navigates the early game. How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely up to watch any of these players.
Godot, apparently his plan is to buy Rat no matter what. So
It's a good
maybe we,
plan.
yeah.
Is that no rats there?
No, that's it. Demons.
Demons. What's the top one there? I'm not too familiar with the icons. Oh,
Yeah.
Coven. Okay, Coven and Demon. Interesting. So
Look at
there is
this.
a very strong possibility here, and almost I would say I'll go on a limb and say guaranteed we're going to see some rats here.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah. So let's see. I think rats with the swarm tactics is just such a winning board. You see it all
Yep.
the time. So it'd be interesting to see if we can see someone hit that combination.
Yep. And what's really great too about the unit ban situations
Oh
is
well, look at this. Straight away we are on a rat archdemon Icarus. Just give me one moment.
all right, we should have the game switching over any second now. So I wonder what Nenko's gonna get here. Looks like the hidden support's actually pretty good.
Okay, so we got Lonenko on Pandera.
The hidden elemental.
Yeah, not the best yet. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not really very good.
It's kind of nice if you want to support something in the back, but it's probably still going to attack anyway. Definitely, I feel like with Pandara, you just pray for range every single time you buy anything.
Yeah, for sure. Range is definitely huge.
So there's the Animanaut. I think this is still an early enough time for Animanaut for sure.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Animal is huge. You just have to take it this early. It's
yeah.
just too efficient on the mana for what you get.
So this is something that's interesting to me. The Animanaut is a mini game all in itself, and I've been talking to a few people about their preferences. I really like starting Ammonot in 6 whenever I can, especially if it's the first buy, because you're going to eventually, if you keep it in the front row, you're going to end up in this position where there's a turn you have to take off if you want to put your Ammonot in the back and you mess up your link positioning, and it gets really interesting. But here, I think Nico's valuing maybe winning the fight over the Ammonot positioning. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, and we got a rat. We got a rat player. Oof.
Yeah, we've got both the rat archdemons, which is not a surprise. I definitely think putting the Animal in the back, especially before you got the support, but like without the support, it's just 100% you got to do that. There's no reason not to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. I think a lot of players just go 1 through 7 because, let's be real, almost none of us remember all 7. I usually get to around 6 and I'm just like, I'm just going to put it somewhere now. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, just getting some early tempo right now. Um, yeah, I think Animal as well. Just like one of my favorite things about it, although it is a good tempo unit, I actually just like the Atlantean build, and I think having as many counters as you get from Animal is convenient.
Yeah, it's another line. The Ammonot Serpentina into Hydrax build is probably my favorite.
Yeah, yeah. So
Obviously,
it is for me as
I
well.
don't force it super hard, but it's pretty easy to flex into.
So it's a Godo on Bosforuto and has the fire
Oh,
elemental with two tokens. Very
that is not
interesting.
the unit I thought Godot would be playing, or not the Archdemon that I thought he'd be playing. Interesting. All right. I wonder if Nenko's gonna let us know. Oh, not getting the ring there is unfortunate.
Instantly picking up the elemental is interesting.
I want to know what I got. Elementals and Pandara is very strong because of the possibility of the range, and even the hidden for some of the more important units.
Yeah, ranged elementals is definitely exciting. Didn't pick up the rat here, which is interesting to me. I wonder because it's very good with supports, but I wonder if they've noticed, the two archdemons, the
Yeah.
rat archdemons, and picking up rats is kind of a bad idea. I find
I
to
think
draft against archdemons that actually have assistance doing so, or incentive to they're going to go there.
so. You say two, but I actually think Lars is one of the better rat archdemons as well, just from the double tokens in the stats.
Yeah,
It could really pop off there too. So you could even argue that there's 2.5 rat
yeah,
archdemons right now.
it's a fair point. The bloodsucker.
So Pandora to give siege to the solid shadow. Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we picked up another Amina to go through.
Death's contract, Wraith insurance. Wraith insurance, yeah, it's nice. 4 manas, never hurts. There's just so many. We've seen so many rats in this shop. Like it's just hard not to go rats.
I know I hate
it's
that.
just, it's just unbelievable. We full well know there's like 3, 4 rat boards
Yeah.
in this game, and we're still seeing rats every shop.
And you know
There's
what's
a lot of
interesting too?
rats.
Something
Yeah,
that we can really talk about is like not taking the rats. Obviously, it's not a mistake or anything. This is like a hindsight thing. But the thing is going into elementals when there's 2.5 rat players something that Ninko needs to think about, or are we hoping that he just tries to stay flex here? It's really interesting to see what position he's going to go through because going elementals here, I would say if you don't get extremely lucky, is very likely to not be a top four even.
yeah, that's a good point. Cocodon has the clan lord and has just enough stats here to get through.
And Coco hit the sprout, kind of the main unit for Morg. Now here's a double shark, another
Yeah,
double shark.
Dullish. So wow, two double Dullish is kind of. I do like this unit. It's just because of Atlantean. I
Yeah,
like
I love it too
upgraded.
when there's a rat lobby. It can feast
Oh
on some
yeah,
rats.
upgraded Great Bite 10 plus 10 plus 10
Yep,
permanently. Holy smokes! Get 2 of those bad boys. Just line them up. Have 4 mana pests on the front, and
there you go.
It's a feeding frenzy.
Feeding money. Get to play the Baby Shark song all you want.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. Another upgrade. Another artifact.
Oh, the ghoul hand for the rats that we've been picking up. Oh no, wait.
Interesting. Could pick up the Richless Art Amulet, just have one more ritual. Yeah, makes sense. It's just it's always good to have, I think, general artifacts at this stage.
I agree.
So next turn we get our level 3, so we get another unit with a random ability. B here
Ooh.
on Lars has an upgraded Mana Guardian. Interesting. 2 Clan Lords in the back. I'm not surprised. Clan Lord is definitely one of the best units in the game for when you get it as well.
We do only lose by 1.
Yeah.
Lars is also just a terrifying archdemon. If they find some, oh, actually, they can't find Flambar this game. That's kind of a big deal for Lars, actually.
Yeah, Lars is a lot of fun. Interesting. Ooh, Snow Greeners, the Earth Ellie.
Oh.
Didn't pick up the Earth Ellie. What's your opinion on
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Would you? Oh, he
they're
did. Oh
easy
no,
too. Yeah,
they did. They did. Sorry, I didn't see it.
got right into that hidden right away. It's doing its job. It's hiding even from
Yeah,
the
it was
casters.
hidden from my eyes as well. Apparently. Okay.
Now, obviously, I know there's situations where it can't be helped, but looking at this little bloodsucker on 4 here just makes me sad. It just doesn't belong.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I haven't been able to pick up as many Ellies.
But I do want to talk about what we talked about earlier. The Animino sitting in position 7. I don't know that you can
Can't
move it
get it
anymore.
in. Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
100% correct. Supports do block it.
and you can't move these supports. It's not strong enough right now. I would like to know
Oh yeah,
what's
we're
on
bottom.
this
Want to know what's on?
on the element, Earth Elemental.
What's on it? Sorry, hidden.
Uh, oh yeah, no, it's hidden from the shadow. So I want to know what it got from Pandara. I believe that was the first pick of
Oh,
this game, this fight, right? I may be
right. I
wrong
see what
though.
you're saying. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. We might be able to see it here on the attack. Ranged.
Oh god, the range Earth
Incredible.
Elemental is
On the
terrifying.
Earth Ellie, yeah. If we can get there though, we're kind of struggling. Our tempo is definitely behind.
Yeah,
Mr. Page has got two stacks on that Dulwich, and that Dulwich has got stats as well, and has an end treasure as well. That's interesting. I'm playing a cash. I would love to see
yeah.
where Mr. Page is going to go with that Dulwich. That could end up being a huge great bite.
I don't know if you noticed too, but it also had an Iron Knight, and it was a warrior
Oh, the Ham
from
of
the other
Destiny. Yeah,
artifact.
incredible.
Yeah,
There's about
that thing.
four. He's got definitely a great deal going on there.
Yeah, that
Got
thing runs into a
unbelievable
rat
stacks.
build.
Ooh, yeah, it could be exciting times. We see a great bite with big stats. He's definitely going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, that's a position I would like to be in there. It's very good.
Oh yeah. Cast this spell. I don't think we have too many small units. It's just to get a stack on the Serpentina. We do have the Serpentina now.
Serpentina does help a lot, especially with the amulet.
Yeah.
I think.
What I'm
I think
concerned about. Go ahead.
I was going to say. I think after this combat, I actually kind of want to see that great shark. I want to see that thing get angry. So after
I
this combat, we're
agree.
going to switch to Page.
I do agree. That's a great idea. I'm worried here because we're against top board. Jeff
Yeah.
here on Silverbeak.
Oh, it's
Oh,
another
they
big shark.
have a great bite as well.
It's a big hit on the
Wow.
clan lord, though.
Huge. And two Unholy Knights and another Hammer of Destiny. Wow. It seems to be that the players are realizing here that the Great Bite is going to be incredible
Ooh.
against this rat infested game.
We do pick up a win, though. The
Indeed.
Serpentina scaling is going to start getting there.
I do agree with you. It's definitely shaping up to be a good one. Yeah, Cash. Let's see it. Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
that
the
thing's
Great
already
Bite now.
24, 22.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Plus
even
10,
notice
plus
the double
10.
Grek. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's 10. It's plus 10 through default. Then it's got the 1-1 from a cash. Then it's got the 1-1 from the axe. So that's 2-2. And then, sorry, that's 12-12. Then it's got the another. I don't know if the Unholy Knight is upgraded or not. Is it? No, it's not. So that's 13-13 right now per attack when
Is
it
that
slays a
good? I
small
think
unit.
that's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean where it's positioned as well. If you can get 2 attacks, you're talking about upwards of 25 or 26, 26. I mean that's ridiculous. I do definitely think there is some cheese opportunity. I don't think anyone's going to do it, but there's definitely some cheese opportunity. If you can get 0 attacks with that and just leave that at the back and
Oh
just
yeah,
have that farm the rats, you could be onto something really serious there.
for sure.
But again, it's kind of risky because if you run into some of our small units, unless it's already big, a little bit risky. But I definitely think there is potential.
I do want to talk about Page's positioning. It's really interesting here. It looks like they're prioritizing spreading the stats on the Grek instead of just putting the more powerful Grek first.
Yeah, that seems to be
Um,
the deal.
I think that's fine. A little greedy, but I think they recognize that they're going to be able to take down a lot of the lobby. However, I haven't actually seen the rats. I don't think Icarus was on rats on the rattiness.
Which is interesting.
Oh, that's
This
such a good
be on
Grek.
Lars. Yeah, be on Lars here. Mana Guardian at 1828. You're obviously getting some health there from the elemental, but this is interesting.
I wonder if that's the boot
Fortress was-
camped blood mage. That is huge. Dang.
Okay, we do lose this. Now we're against Icarus here on the Ratinus. We will see the build. The Great Sharks, the Great Bite has been unfortunate so far because we've not been able to slay any small units. Mainly because we haven't gone against rats.
It's Force multiplier is interesting, but I don't think you can get rid of anything that you have right now. You almost have a little combo treasure or combo artifact suite.
Yeah, I mean the 3/3 from the ring. I'm not so sure we're in a position to get rid of that,
Yeah,
unless you want to be
exactly.
greedy. But I think it would be not a good idea.
If I know Paige, Paige likes big numbers, so I could see the force multiplier
Yeah, there you go.
over the Warriors Axe. Interesting.
Over the hammer, that is interesting.
Going for the Bucky scaling now. Paige just wants to
Yeah,
scale.
I like Buck. I do like Buck. I think it can save him a lot of health. It gets strong
Mhm.
fast, and every stat is like it's like double because you've got the barrier. So you're getting. Oh, here we go. Icarus is on rats. We will see. Got the mage there
Nice.
backing him up. It's got a good ritual. Sorry, good artifact. The good artifacts for this as well.
Those are some big rats, though. He's got Ghoul Hand and Juice.
It's because the
Uh,
juice. Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy. Wow.
Shark did get a slave. This looks like exactly what you want to see, but Icarus kind of hit those artifacts.
Yeah, this is a crazy fun build. The amount of numbers just rolling all over the screen is insane when he was getting the summons. Has the
Not too
upgraded
bad of a cleanup.
serpentine as well. No, no,
Oh,
no. Hold on.
dang. With 0 stacks, too. Nice.
And the XP as well. He's in a great position, Icarus here.
Mm-hmm.
Upgraded the bark. Do we go for XP here? I don't think we have enough vampires. Gold juice makes no sense. I wonder
Yeah,
if
I
he
think we
takes the
stopped the
evolution.
scaling.
I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what level we're on. I think there's still some XP to get.
Yeah. I could see it going over the executioner, maybe stop the scaling
No,
of
he
the
went for
force
it.
multiplayer.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, how many warriors do we have left though? We don't have too many more
One,
warriors.
2, 3, 4, it looks like.
4. Boost is a bit late, unfortunate, with the two greeners. Would have been lovely to see it earlier. Buck is upgraded now. Interesting. We're against top board on the silver beak. Oof,
Oh,
Jeff's got a
oh,
death knight.
that's just rude, Jeff.
Death knight here at 4.1 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That was a really fortunate hit for Jeff, too, to take the Clan Lord so that it didn't die. And then the 1 HP breakpoint on the captain, too. That is a death champion, though. Yeah, that's a little scary.
Yeah, with the warrior, the hammer of destiny too. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Hold on, that stick rat. Is the stick rat a warrior by default?
Yes.
100%? Let me double check
I
that.
will double check.
Yeah, I've got it here. I just stick rat. Oh, it is a warrior. Okay, so I thought Hammer of Destiny forced it out. I just never knew that was a warrior. Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah, a
What would
lot
we?
of the
What
rats
would
just
we?
have random tags too. Like it's like a magical one as well.
Yeah, the Magicus. So what would you be looking for if you had this build right now? So we just hit to we're at the top level now. What kind of 6 units are we looking for? 7s.
Um, honestly, I'm not too sure. We kind of just missed on the scaling that we really wanted.
Yeah, I do agree. The shark was underwhelming. I thought the shark would
Yeah.
perform better, but sometimes that's the way it goes with ends.
Yep.
It
100%.
does happen.
Probably looking for
They
stuff like Unholy Flame, exactly like that. I don't even know if I'm going for 7s here.
Yeah, it's hardcore. The Warden's interesting. It's definitely stats. That's undeniable. And we're against a
Mhm.
ghost.
Wow, the Ratch went down in 8th place. Ratch is not somebody you see in 8th place very often. I wonder if they just kind of missed really hard. This is exactly
I
what
do.
Paige wants to do, though.
I do think a lot of Yeah, so they built for rats. Obviously, I do feel like a lot of players in the lobby were building against rats. That's why we saw like upgraded shark, for example. It's
Hmm.
two upgraded great bites. I think that was because players were aware, and just seeing the two rat archdemons as well reinforced that. And I think
Yeah.
that's what happened to the rat shield topples. I think they just ran into too many counter builds. So so I think Page did lock this shop, I believe, and I think going for the Buster.
Maybe they're
This was locked.
thinking.
I think this was locked. I believe this was locked, but I'm not 100% sure. But I remember seeing the lava golem and the Buster Shin in the last shop.
Huh.
No, okay. Well, wait, hold on. It's the same shop again.
Oh, that was just a refresh of the who we're watching.
Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Obviously thinking about something here.
Wonder if he's thinking about the vampire, hoping that's going to build
That's what
stats.
I'm
I think
thinking
it's
as well.
a
Oh
little
no,
too late for that. A little
buys
Forsaken
the
Knight action.
buys the Buster. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen.
I'm not too opposed to that. We still have Hydrax as a very. It's like a linear line, but if we just pick up a Squidalicious and give this Busty some stats, there's another Unholy Knight, Unholy Flame rather.
I love Bus. I like how it exponentially scales.
I do too.
Like it's so strong. Um, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not. I'm not so sure we've scaled enough. The barriers will do a lot of work for us for sure. The barriers for Page here is going to do a lot of work in terms of saving health here.
Yeah, for sure.
Boss Naruto on go though. I'd love to see where he's ended up.
Oh,
Interesting.
that
Wow,
is
that's
that is
some board.
certainly a Bosferatu shop or board.
Yeah, got the of course got
Oh,
the major artifacts as well with the two serpentinas. Wow, Godo's in a great spot here.
if this goes left, I think the shark can clean up at least 2 units, which is a double slay is pretty nice.
Yeah, though it's not too bad.
Imagine if we just did that 3 or 4 times before this.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, we're getting the bonus damage enabled bug, so it looks like we're going to need to switch over to someone else. This happens
Oh,
sometimes with spectator mode. There we go.
is it bonus damage? Is it okay?
So I wonder if they're going to cast a. Oh, it's not really what we wanted, I
Oh,
don't think,
Wraith
here.
Queen. Yeah, can't really get the attack on it needed to actually be able to end units and get us going here.
Thinking about the captain pair, I'm guessing. Besides against it. That's a big treasure. You're gonna have to sell the queen. It feels so bad to sell a 7, but this unholy flame treasure could be the difference.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah,
wow.
it's not a war engine, and I don't think we have
I
time for the
don't think they
conscription.
can't take. It's gonna be Helm of the Abyss because they
Yeah,
can't. They need something on the board and they cannot take this conscription. It's unfortunate. I think could have definitely been better, but it is what it is. That's the problem when you have low health. It's
mm-hmm.
your options are limited and your greed is limited to the point where you have to take certain stuff. We're against Pandara, which I believe is Lonenko. Let's see where they've ended up.
I like putting the shark up front here with Helm.
Oh, that Aegis Golem.
Oh, that's a big correct though.
Yeah,
Correct
it's a
don't
big
care
one.
about no golem.
It's a shame because if Greg did hit the Golem, the Clan Lord would have hit it afterwards and killed it.
Yeah,
But hey ho,
getting
this
a
is
little bit of
interesting.
value out of captain is nice.
The barrier is really, really good here. It's a close fight. Serpentina might make the difference. Oh, a 6 attack, no, because we've got 38 on the barrier.
Still,
Interesting.
still got
Okay,
some
we get
stats
past
and
that.
some scaling going though.
Yeah, close battle for sure. See, what's terrifying to me is that I was watching on the left there and I saw Boss Naruto lose I thought Godo was very strong there. I'd like to see whoever he lost to. So either obviously Icarus or Jeff on Silverbeak. There has got to be quite sizable.
I'm gonna guess it was Jeff. Jeff had a pretty crazy little comp going. Maybe we switch over to Jeff after this one
Yeah,
because I
could be a good
think Mr.
idea.
Page might just be on rolling for maybe even Cychops as a 7 would be okay, but it seems like that's gonna be all that's going right now. Also, I'm just throwing up my ringers up there in first place right now with the Jeffinator.
Two squids, but just a little bit late and no Hydrax in sight. The Warden again
Did we give our
gave
Bucky?
Tank the Buck. Yeah, that's cool. Not a bad idea. Wow.
Oh, that shield though.
Quite an incredible board here from B with the Nature's Wrath of 32 to 112.
Yeah, that's a promotion for sure.
That's, yeah, 100% it is with the ritual based artifacts. Helmet at Abyss as well.
Mm-hmm.
This might be.
This is
Oh,
the
we're gonna
end
get
of
it.
page.
Oh, I thought so until that captain spawned. I think it still is because of the Serpentina.
Yeah, we can't deal with this there.
Yeah,
Oh, Mr. Page looks like they pulled
close,
out a either
pretty
6th or
close.
5th.
Yeah, pretty close though. Pretty close. Nearly got. I think
Yeah.
just a little bit more there. Grabs the 6th.
Oh, I like this build. Oh, this is my kind of build right here.
Oh
Big
yeah,
range dummies.
Atlanteans. Serpentina's got some Atlanteans. Oh, it's got the Kraken Hunter as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you love to see that unit there. Um, upgraded as well. Has free ritual power. 3 times the ritual power.
Oh yeah.
Whilst also having those artifacts.
I'm loving the Shark in 1 instead of the range
Yeah.
unit. So nice.
And can cast able to cast 2 rituals per turn because of the amulet as well. And obviously Scholar's Pledge, we talked about that before the game.
I feel like Jeff is very hard searching for promotion here. Because you promote that Mind Sapper, you just got a free upgraded 7 real quick. Just easy peasy.
Yeah, I think the Sapper is underutilized. Like this Sapper could be crazy. Even just
Oh,
like
this.
promoting it goes to 7.
Oh, that's such
Oh,
a good shot. Oh, and it took out the
oh wow.
Serpentina.
Yeah, for sure. Good battle here. Abomination's definitely very synergistic.
This another shot from the Kraken Hunter. The Kraken Hunter has been overperforming today.
Oh yeah, Kraken Hunter is a great little unit. So that's
Oh,
Icarus Hish on Ratner should be taken 4th.
All
Okay.
right, so we got Godot, Jeff, and B.
Here we got Beyond Lars, Godot on Bossaruto, and Jeff on Silverbeak. Last time we saw Godot, he was running the Serpentina kind of ritual, artifact ritual build. Obviously, probably just buying and selling as many 2s as he can. Oh, picks up the Knowledge Fiend. I do think the nerfs hurt Knowledge Fiend a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
I like the pickup because this could pretty easily go into a Hydrax build. So Knowledge Fiend is very, very good with the Hydrax build. I
yeah,
haven't
the
seen
beast.
Jeff really trying to hit any of the 7 cost getters. This conscription kind of shows me that they're just going to try to get 3/6 cost treasures and just go for it there. I love the cheeky roll. What's interesting though is combining the Kraken Hunter may have actually made Jeff a little bit weaker.
Interesting. I think the oh wow, okay, so gone into elementals here.
Knowledge is just a shell of its former self. Death Champion is very good against the elementals, but that's a pretty big Serpentina. 37 HP might be a little too much unless we get a lucky combat, which we might actually do.
Combined elementals.
Oh, oh, the combat went.
There we go.
If the
Wow.
Forsaken Knight spawned in 5, I think we actually get there on that one.
Yeah, it was close. There's a lot of combat there that decided. Very similar strength in the builds. God, it feels like we've seen a Kraken Hunter at every shop. Incredible. He's going for a second Kraken Hunter triple. He must have some kind of Kraken problem. Kraken infestation.
What do you think, Kraken Hunter over the Knowledge Fiend here?
I think you got to, unless he's got information that says otherwise. I personally cannot remember what Lars is on, like in terms of build.
I believe it was a Serpentina mesh.
Okay, interesting. Oh, he's going to go for the Kraken Hunter.
I was gonna say Kraken over Mind Sapper would make sense too. I like this. Just all the big range dummies. Let's
I
go.
have never seen so many Kraken Hunters on one board, but it's perfect. It is good. It's a great unit. I love using it.
I think it's really smart of Jeff here to stop worrying about the scaling of the shark and just accept that it's an 80-70. Keeping the
Yeah.
range units in 1 and 2, I think, is much better.
Oh,
Those are
wow.
some
Here it is.
big queens.
That was a very, very. Oh, okay. Makes up for it, I guess. I was about to say it was a very lucky hit, the one in 4. But this is the kind of thing that I was talking about at the beginning in the pre-show. That when someone does this, he's promoted into a Wraith Queen with 160 attack. I just don't know. It's very, very difficult to overcome that unless you stun him or something. Unless you tech him.
Are we still
Once
good?
that's
Oh, it's a
once
draw because
it's a
of
draw.
the Blood Mage dying.
Yeah. But at the same time, the first one didn't slay. Like if the first one slayed, it wouldn't even be close.
Got
And
extremely
that's
lucky 1 and 4.
yeah, that's the scary thing about that Wraith Queen is that if someone promotes into it on a unit that's already had a bunch of buffs, it's just so hard to overcome. Okay,
These,
combined elementals and ported unknown. Although I think Godo should match up decently well because the attack of the elementals is so high.
yeah,
So it'd be interesting to see who wins that next fight between those two.
we're actually going to check from Godot's perspective.
Okay, so we're still running with the tank with the elemental in the front.
I think the problem for Godot is going to be the ranged units. So if Godot's Serpentinas go down and B's do not, I think B takes it. I think that's even more important than the Wraith Queen.
Another sapper as well.
He's just hanging out. He's having a good time.
I love this ritual combination that I don't know if we saw it, but I've just noticed that he's got the double. Yeah, he's got 25 health. Incredible.
Special.
It's something Godot would do. It's just ingenuity right there. Ingenuity is very good. Oh, here we go. Oh, that is significant. That's the power of a Wraith Queen. The stronger you get, the stronger the opponent's going to get. Gets hit for 13. I think that life buy is very, very interesting. That saved his life. That saved his life right there. Getting that ritual right there. Considering the stun, no. He's rolling with a purpose here. What do you think he's looking for?
Maybe that. Maybe they're just looking for the promotion.
Promotion. He's no longer using the hero power, but the archdemon power. I guess that's because it isn't really that relevant at this point.
Yeah.
Is it 1-1?
Like unless you have Rat Bait, it kind of dies off pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely think about that promotion.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. If he promotes, hits a Hydrax, and can buy Krusty, those are some good stats. Bus station, rather.
Yeah, the Buster with Hydrax would have been very interesting with the Serpentinas. Promotion gets a Death's Champion. What was promoted there? I actually missed
It
what
was
was
the
promoted.
Mind Sapper.
Oh, the Sapper, right? Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
pretty big champion. It's gonna do some stuff too.
Interesting. Puts the champion in 6. Buys the lava golem. Interesting stuff right here. All right, it's Jeff the Kraken Hunter.
God, I hate to say it, but it looks like Jeff kind of fell off a bit. I don't know. I'm hoping
I,
Jeff
I
just
think
has enough HP to
I
outlast
think
one of them.
I think he wins this. Could be wrong. It's going to be a Death's Champion matchup.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong because of the backline. Oh, that's yeah. It's going to be close.
Oh, the breakpoint of 3-on-3. The
Depends
Serpentina
what
gets to
comes.
kill a unit. Oh no, they. Oh, that's such a good spawn for.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah,
you're
he
right.
gets
I was
it.
wrong. Jeff got there.
Yeah, it's the range is just really deceptive. It always has been, always will be.
Yeah. I think I would like Serpentina in the back line now for Godot. Maybe, especially because the Earth almost has tank. I would like Serpentina and maybe even 1-5 or 1-6, just to maximize the shots.
Yeah, yeah. Barrier is always very interesting. It's very strong in the late game. Oh, it gets
Yeah.
a 10-foot. He's got a 10-foot here. Interesting. I think like just trying to play. I'm just thinking about how to play against this Wraith Queen. It's just such a hard unit
Yeah.
to figure out. I think the only thing is you can only have like maybe bait it with some small units in the front. Then you have enough power. I don't know. It's just I'm not sure what you really do about it.
Yeah. It might even be a time where you just buy the bus station and accept that their team's going to get plus 34 instead of plus 2,000 plus 200. It's going to be hard. The more barriers, the better, though. That's for sure. Just like
Yeah,
that.
barrier is very good. Barrier is very very good. Oh wow.
Oh, we got Siege Engine. I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah. War engines is just so strong. It's really really strong.
Luckily, that
Still gonna
attack order
stay
gives you an
alive.
extra 3 damage.
Yeah, still gonna stay alive.
And yeah, it looks like I was wrong about B. Those Kraken Hunters have just been doing so much work.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Now, I wonder if you
I mean,
primer here.
I think Godot would have taken it. I'll tell you. But I do think I do think yeah, Kraken Hunter. It's just range units are so strong. 3 damage is so incredible, and then to get the excess amount from the siege, it's just he's got 3 of them. It's just devastating. Really really good. Really nice build. It's just it's just the cleverness. Another Kraken Hunter. Oh, he's gone for it. He did do it there. He got the heals. He's got up to 19 health. Because he got the triple because he's got the level 6 artifact there.
I'm going to be total hindsight, but imagine if we cast the primer. I'm going to ignore that we wouldn't have enough gold to cast this anyway, but how cool would it have been?
Oh, it would have been. Well, how much would it have been? Would it have been like 20 health? 21 health or something like that?
I don't do math. I don't know.
It's like 7 times 3. It's incredible. Let me see. But yeah, the artifact right there.
4,400. Oh, this is gonna be some attack we're gonna see. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, I don't know though. Not a lot of HP still. The breakpoints are not going well for B. But that range unit.
Oh, range, yeah, range is king. Range is oh the rat desperation.
Yeah, maybe the rats will get him, Godot. Maybe you got this.
The overkill is just so immense right now. Minus 8,853 on each of the rats.
8,853.
There we go. Godot goes down. So Godot takes 3 on the boss route. We're in a top 2 situation. The Kraken Hunter versus the Wraith Queen.
This is for a swag bag, so this is important.
Oh yeah. I'll be very, very interested to see how Jeff is going to try to deal. Jeff's obviously very aware that the Wraith Queen is there and it poses a
Mm-hmm.
problem. The barriers are definitely a good idea. The barriers have been very, very good.
I wonder if they're thinking about locking for the promotion here. Try to get another 7 out of the Mind Sapper. It costs 7 gold technically, so I guess 6 if you bank a gold. So I like rolling there, even if it didn't work out. I think rolling there is very good.
Yeah, so do I. Oh, clever eruption. Very clever eruption.
Oh jeez.
Oh, now you're going to see it. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow, what a hit. Onto the shark. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, promoting into a buffed unit into a Wraith Queen is one of the strongest things in the entire game. It's
Yep.
like,
Absolutely.
it's just very few counters to it after we get to that stage.
You don't think these little stick rats are gonna fight these 400 power, 200 toughness creatures?
We're swarm tactics when you need it.
Yeah.
But I think he did go for the stun. Like there's a few things you can do, but like I think it's quite futile.
15.
Like, we just want to look for eruption here. Eruption just wins us the game. So I think eruption is huge here. I think that's what they're rolling for because they know that barrier is how they lose.
Nope. Nothing there.
No,
Wonder if Jeff got anything. I'm pretty sure the Wraith Queens are just taking this one home.
It depends if they hit the barriers, then he loses. Like Jeff wins if the Wraith Queens don't go off, but it's quite hard. You need them to hit the barriers.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think also if the Wraith Queen hits. If the Wraith Queen hits the second one, if the first one hits the barrier and the second one goes off, I think it's still winnable. But if the first one connects with the double, it's too much.
Putting the unupgraded one first to try to break a barrier. That's an interesting situation, actually. Oh, yeah. And it did not pay off because it didn't slay the shark. Oh, Jeff got an upgraded Hydrax.
Which is insane. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a tech play that didn't
punished
work out.
Extremely heavily. Yeah, it's unfortunate because if he had kept it, and he's gonna feel that the mental takes a toll. It takes a toll on the mental because he's gonna sit there. And he's gonna think that if he just kept that position, he's putting Jeff down to like 2 HP. So I'm interested that he stuck to his guns here. Well, he might not.
Yeah. Two turns of nothing, just rolling for the eruptions and not hitting is unfortunate. There was the rat horde.
No, is this ritual any use here? I don't think it is, right? No. Is there any use to it?
I don't believe so.
No, I was just thinking because when it attacks into it, it loses barrier anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And it happens after, right? It doesn't happen before the barrier. It happens after the barrier. Like it happens after the barrier comes off.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not. Yeah, so it's not that useful here. He's going back to his original plan. If he hits a barrier now, he's
Oh
wow!
No.
Wow!
And then the shark hits that. Oh
wow!
That's when you just wrap it up.
That's tragic. That's actually tragic.
Take a walk. Jeff taking the win though. Very interesting.
Jeff does take the
win. Last 3 turns.
Jeff does take the win. Your ringer on the silver beak. It's good. It's good takedown.
Wow.
Claims their swag. But yeah, the queen, moving the queen was a 50-50. Like it just depends on where the attack order is. But
exactly.
Just happened
you can't say it was right or wrong.
Yeah, it just happened to be on that Pacific one that it was heavy punishment.
Yeah.
Still takes 7 points though, which is a great. In 2 games, 7 points is a great position to be in.
Yeah.
For the finals. But yeah, that's good games, GG's. I think definitely. What was the highlight for you in that game, Happiness?
Oh, absolutely the switching of the Wraith Queens.
It was just
so interesting.
I really was the thing that interested me was that massive golem elemental fight between Godo and
Yeah,
yeah, Godo and B. That was insane. But
I
yeah,
think
overall a good game.
the actual highlight is Godot casting Rat Horde and summoning 5/1/1s for some reason. That was actually the best part.
Martyrdom. When
Yeah.
I come out, I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna win. He's like, hold on a second, he's a 1/1.
All right, I think we're going to take a little break while we get the final lobby set up. You got any last little bits, Scarlem?
Is there anywhere we can see the standings? Is there a stand? Have we got a standings up somewhere? I think we do, right?
Let's
There we go. Yeah, I've got one right here. Open beta invitational, just so I can have a look at this. Points. So we should have the placements, right? Because wasn't one of the games was off the stream.
Yep. So it looks
So
like the other lobby is already set up. Well, not set up, but the other top four from the non-content creators is already good to go.
let me see Group A. Yeah, Godot 3, 6, 9. Yeah, yeah. Just having a look here. Okay.
All right, we have the. You want to do you
We
want to
have
read
our
it off and then we'll take the quick
yeah,
break.
yeah, absolutely. So we've got our top 8 for the finals. Um Also just to announce in terms of the bags, because I don't think we obviously saw ourselves, but Excalibur from Group A got it in the second game with a non-streamer lobby, and in the first game for the streamer lobby, Pajama B Vegan received the swag bag. So obviously, congratulations to them. But in terms of the actual final lobby to be played after the break, from Group A, who made it was Navarre, only dropping 1 point, so a first and a second. Battle Bees, Constantine Excalibur. And then from Group B, Pajama B, Jeff, Icarus, and Lonenko, with Pajama B and Jeff also only dropping 1 point each. So congratulations to those guys, and obviously good luck.
I just want to talk about Excalibur's comeback from eighth to first
Yeah,
to make it in, just barely make it into.
grabs
That'll
the
be
swag
fun to
bag and grabs the
watch.
final position. Must be feeling amazing right now. Like
Yeah.
to go, yeah, to do it reverse like that, incredible.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break, about 5 minutes, while everything gets set up, and then we'll get back and just get right into it. Back. Welcome back, Carlo.
All right, welcome back to yourself as well. Welcome back to everyone. Oh,
So
excited for the last game.
yeah, me too. So I'm gonna explain the format real quick. So this is gonna be a little bit different than the last games. It's what's called a race format. So essentially, it's gonna be a race to 8 points, and then after somebody of 8 points, they can get a first place and then win the game. So for example, if you go first place, you would have the 8 point threshold and win. If you go second place, first place, you'll be over 8 points, but you will have just reached the threshold on the second game. So then, if you won a game after that at 15 points, since you're past the 8, you would win the lob. You would win the whole thing that way. So it could be a few games. It could be 2 games. Who knows? Maybe Jeff just goes back to back and takes it out. Maybe Noir just takes everything down, or maybe we have a long, epic battle. But it should be pretty exciting. I kind of like these formats because
Yeah,
it's
race
not
is
going to
great.
just be who gets the luckiest in a couple of games. But with this skill level, it's not something I'm concerned about. But it should be really cool.
Yeah, race is really great, especially when you have a couple people live. It gets very exciting. The game gets very exciting
Yes, it does.
if you have a couple live, or if you're in a 1v1 and one person's live, one person's not. That's also fun as well.
It's also interesting to see different play styles because, say whoever wins the first game, do they play riskier the second game so that they have higher chance to win or miss?
Yeah,
Do they just
yeah,
play their
yeah.
game normally? It's going to create a little bit different situations. I expect to see more promotions and less tempo plays as it would be.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're live, then you just go all out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're live and no one else is live, then you just play max greed.
So, are you sticking to your Noir bet?
Noir and Battle Beast for sure.
Still
I
going
think
Beast?
Jeff has had a great showing so far in the tournament. Good to see a few streamers in here as well. You got Icarus and Lonenko made it in, which is good fun. But yeah, what about you? Do you think you still think Jeff's going to take this down?
I Yeah, I'm still going with Jeff. Um, I don't know. I know a couple of these players really can take their snowball potential. I know Lolnenko's feeling good right now, but I gotta say the Excalibur story, he's got to
The
be
fairy
so
tale.
hyped. Yeah, he's got to be so
Oh
hyped
yeah,
that
he's going
I
to be hyped.
I could literally see any of these people winning, except for maybe Icarus because I don't like him very much. Just kidding. I love Icarus. That was a joke, just in case people didn't know. Yeah, I could see any of these players winning. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see the unit bans as well. I think the unit bans are really deciding the dynamic of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like looks like we're going in. So we've got what's that, Eldritch
Eldritch
and
and
Vampire.
Vamps.
Eldritch and Vampire Bans.
Not the
That's
most relevant.
interesting.
Vampire is pretty good for tech units and everything, but I think we're going to see some wild comps here. But we will probably see some greeners and rats too.
We've not seen Swarm Tactics yet, which is interesting to me.
Yeah. We'll be switching over to the game in just a moment.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we're gonna watch some Rascal. All right. I don't know how to comment on this. I'm just gonna trust that B knows what's going on.
Rascal's great.
Oh, fantastic! Such a fun hero design.
I love Rascal. I think early game, like it's just you get so much stats.
Yep. Anonymous is such a good start, but also so awkward with Rascal. I think it kind of breaks the rules where I just start in 7. I just start with 7 and start going back because Animanot's almost always going to be first. But they actually go with the Mana Pest. Interesting. It makes sense because with Mana Pest, you can actually get Rascal's ability on turn 2. So it does make sense. It's probably even better than the Amanot, honestly.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
the
that was
anima is just too awkward.
yeah.
Too awkward on this archdemon here.
Didn't get to see the Mana Pest on Mana Pest Violence.
That's it feels bad. Two mana piss versus each other. Probably picks up the double water early here.
Yeah, very, very easy alphabetically.
I actually, when I was playing this, I was doing myself. I found myself because I don't know why, but the end of the alphabet I struggle with, so I kept on having to go through the alphabet every turn.
Literally every time.
Yeah, and you pick up the unit and then you put it together. It's funny. It's
Yep.
definitely an interesting take.
It makes my brain do more thinking than I've done in a long time in a video game. I gotta tell you.
Oh, on Pandera, interesting.
Noir getting the free mana on too on Pandora is really strong. So there's the 37th Animanot in shop. They could have had 7 upgraded Animanots if they just took the first one. I think that's how it works.
Was the positioning incorrect in one of the rounds? Aren't we supposed to have more attack on this mana? This is 1-1, right?
No, so it only Rascal only starts when you have 3 units.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yes, of course, the minimum. I totally forgot.
yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why the pest pickup on 1 was so good.
Yeah, that's incredible. That makes it way, way better.
Not taking Fire Elemental with Rat is interesting, but I'm thinking that they just don't want to deal with the having to put Fire Elemental in
Yes, that's exactly why.
6 or whatever it would end. I'm not going to try to pretend I know what it's going to be at.
Oh, Fire Elemental would have been at 5, but then as soon as you buy one unit between F and W, it's gonna get cleaned. Yeah, it's really awkward, but it shouldn't matter because 1/1 to the whole board is so good per turn. It's gonna be on Insidious with the rats and Fire Elemental. 2 Animanauts.
You're already seeing the power of Rascal just smashing people. There's a good chance
Yeah.
that B doesn't lose a fight for the next literally 8 rounds,
Oh
maybe till
yeah.
arms.
Yep. Stick right doing the alphabetical calculations there.
Yep. Rat, stick, water, QRSTV. Okay, got it.
It takes. Well, you could put anima and then shift it down. It makes it so much. Decisions are so much more prevalent in the beginning of the game.
We need to switch these. Was that Animanaut in one? It was already in one, right? So they need to switch the Animanauts. It's much
Loading
more fun
modes.
being able just to comment on Rascal than playing Rascal because if they mess up, I
Yeah,
can
I
be like,
know.
I would have gotten this right. Like the
Right, here we
stats
go.
just immediately.
Oh, and then kill the sprout and the meat for the +2 health.
That's a really big Orbis, though. Dang.
Frogs in there as well.
Still not enough, but big. It's a nice little triple. I love tripling things on Rascal because it's less things you have to deal with.
That is true. Health Vial is a safe option.
Hellfire is really interesting
Extra
because
treasure.
it doesn't get you the 8 points. So if they want to, guarantee a top 3 to maybe go live next game, I think it'd be better. But if they're already playing for the 8 point threshold, then it gets real interesting. And then I wouldn't like
Yeah.
things like Vile there. Extra treasure, I feel like probably has the highest win percentage of those 3 things.
Yeah, extra treasure is insane for sure. Auxiliary rat. That's the most annoying thing that rat is auxiliary with the A for Rascal. I played this exact same thing and had to put it in the front. So annoying.
Yep.
But he's still going to be fine, the 1/1s.
Flutter to gold there. Those little things really add up in this game.
Oh, Battle Beast has the upgraded Animanaut.
The speed boots too. It's a fun start. Jeez.
Laws with the rats.
Just don't matter.
The variety of Archdemons we've seen is very interesting as well. We've seen a lot of variety. Like the Archdemons this game looks completely different to the last game.
Yeah. Which is a great, great healthy sign. Oh, that's easy alphabetically. How lucky.
Yeah, it's very nice promotion. I like that a lot. I really like that because now they can promote that as many times as they see. They saw promotion before and he didn't do it. I was going to comment and say that I would have done it there, but I don't know. He had one spot empty, but yeah. Now we got the promotion. We got the level 3 upgraded. That's very good.
Promotion chain is such a fun thing. I know it like it's definitely seen as random, and some people don't enjoy it as much. But every now and then, you just got to take those little dopamine hits and just accept them for what they are. Have fun with them.
Yeah, I mean, if you and you get the consolation prize of hitting a Wraith Queen, then it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I like that B is just not even worried about moving the Animanauts around. It's just like whatever. These are getting these buffs anyway, and I think it's a really smart plan.
Yeah, yeah, you can't move the Animalots here. I mean,
Yeah,
the Rascal buff is infinitely more
exactly.
valuable. It goes on Hag. Oh, he's
Oh,
got the
that is an
greeners.
insane hag start.
Yeah, just greeners everywhere.
Yeah, double
But,
direct, double
well, we
sprout.
haven't seen any greeners today, so I'm happy to see this. I was about to comment, like, where's the greeners
Yeah,
at? If he
I
gets
feel
free
like the only
roaming
greener we
greeners, it'd be
saw
great.
was
Boost.
Noir's 100 boost.
Yeah, the boost.
So much scaling there.
That's a really nice start there. I like Unholy Knight, not necessarily on this board, but on this Archdemon, because obviously it's you, you can put it in the back. That's what I did when I played. I had the Unholy Knight. It's great. But it picks
Double
up the
Dolshon's
double.
great.
Yeah, double Ocean is very interesting.
Maybe they're going your plan of just Unholy Knight on 7, easy peasy. Let's go. So
Yeah,
is it going to be
I think
Dolish on 4 and 5 and get rid of the Stick Rat on 6? I think is what we probably are doing.
yeah, trying to definitely get the artifact as well.
Yeah. I don't like the pickup just for the artifact. Even as Rascal, I understand that, the stats are just going to be enough, but
Oh, they'll be using it for
yeah,
sure. Yeah,
they're just doing the alphabet in their head over and over real quick.
yeah. Warrior build.
I do agree with playing a 1. I think that's a really good idea. But it's kind
Yeah,
of interesting because it's a weird pair because, if you get lucky and get 2 or 3 slays, then you can't triple it up. Oh my gosh, Jeff.
Jess got rats with the owl bear trap, which is very good at this stage of the
Yeah.
game.
I already got the rat bait too.
Yeah, rat bait is really good.
Upgraded
Well,
on
that's what
Twitter.
makes. That's one of the reasons why rat is so good. Is because
Mm-hmm.
the artifacts are very good.
It's
Pretty
so
much
easy
all
to
of
get
them.
treasures with rat bait too, or artifacts with rat bait.
Oh yeah, it's just incredible. And then that synergizes with potent brew. It's just crazy. And then we're
Mm-hmm.
looking for swarm tactics.
Brew is so much fun. I think it's such a cool artifact.
Yeah,
So Serpentina can fit in the back pretty easily. I think Serpentina is an insane unit. So I'm really interested to see if B starts going into that.
yeah. It would be interesting if they pick up Serpentina. They do not. They pick up Magicus.
Just going
They
full
could still,
rats.
yeah, 4 rats, which is interesting,
Yeah. This
especially
spell is
considering.
really good for rats too.
Yeah, it is, especially because we
Sorry.
just saw other rats. But yeah, oh, there's a Serpentina as well.
And now the ritual. That's a really good turn. I think they played it really well. Well, I have A B C D E. Okay, so Serpentina's got to go in 5. Got it.
You have to take out the stick rat though, otherwise it goes in 4. Yeah,
I would. Yeah. I guess the double stick rat's still good.
yeah, they have to. They lose, I think they lose too many stats by taking out a stick rat.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Serpentina in
unfortunate.
back is 4 stats right now, so yeah, it's not quite enough.
This is interesting. The boost using Joe's links to get a freeway.
Joe's such an interesting archdemon to me. I think it's a
Yeah,
little
it is very
underrated,
interesting.
but I also just don't play it.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You can get some really interesting stuff going on with that, with those links on the front. I was like to just go for the thematical. Take greeners because he is a greener. Takes the permanent 1/1.
Thinking about the second Unholy Knight.
Yeah, this is the problem with going to rats. Though we're not going to see too many rats because we already know there's another player on rats at the minimum.
Yeah. We've already had rat bait as well.
Yeah, which is a problem. Joe's already at 11 health, so it's very aggressive on the lobby right here. Jeff is at top, 37 with the rats.
Not too surprising. Rats' early game is very strong. The top three is like kind of predictable to be the top three.
Yeah. Noir has some ritual-based
Ooh,
artifacts. And Earth
was
Eddy
that a
as well.
siege elemental from?
Yeah.
Well, Noir's gonna take a hit here though. That was a good hit for
Yes.
them. Actually, it didn't matter. Oh,
7
rats.
Yeah, rats. I
Noir
think
just hit
every
the.
board.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, we've seen rats on every board of every opponent,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Noir hit the almost perfect mage treasure suite again, mage artifact suite. So that's going to be
Yeah.
something that we're going to have to watch. That's going to scale pretty well into a pretty, I would say, easy top three if they survive the next 2 or 3 rounds. But why don't we watch Noir a little bit? Actually, let's see how they navigate the mages because they're a very precarious spot.
Wow.
A second Earth Elemental is interesting.
This board looks significantly weaker than the board of Rascal, but that makes sense, I guess. But still, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Earth Elementals like this with this health. It just seems to always bleed out. Target strike is really nice though.
Yeah. With the pledge, though, these should start scaling really quickly. If Noir wins 2 out of the next 3 combats, there's a good chance that they just win the game. Oh, Nenko's kind of strong, though.
That was a very nice target
Oh,
strike.
no.
Oh, that cannon. Brutal. Captain as well.
Luckily, there's a good... Oh, no, this is the worst combat for Noir.
Yeah, they'll
Maybe they'll clean
survive
up a
though.
little bit.
It's not double damage, but yeah, it was a bit
Yeah.
of damage.
They have 1 HP. Or 1 life, technically. Oh, Joe went down. Do we know who it was that was on Joe Binks? I didn't catch it.
No, I don't think.
It was Constantine.
Constantine.
Okay.
The Babom.
Really good spell. Yeah, we just have 2 completely dead units right now. And
Yeah,
the
like you
spells are
said-
still a lot of stats, but we got to replace these units.
Like you said, we could explode here, but he needs to win some rounds.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider Babom here?
No.
No.
The problem is just like Babam would have to be in 6, and that's double Earth Elemental scaling that's starting it. And it's not even like that strong because it's already 4-1. I think Babam's just in a little bit of a rough spot.
Yeah.
I think Noir might be trying a little too hard with this Dolish. I think I like the range unit in 5 more still. The Fire Elemental does have Siege, so that's why it's in 1, in case anybody's wondering. I guess they're scaling
right.
Scaling at 5 HP seems so risky.
Oh wow, Icarus is getting serious. Has the greeners going. Has the ambush tactics, just needs to get hidden on that boost. I think this is uncontested greeners. Does indeed.
Really good for Noir. It's really good.
Yeah, that was very good.
I'm wondering if Noir has just kind of accepted that he needs to get lucky in most fights, and that's why he decided to scale the Hellfire cannon over just staying stronger. Yeah, this makes sense to me.
Very lucky ghost fight coming up here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm wondering if they're interested in the shadow. I don't know where that would really go, though. That spell was huge for them. That's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. It's 20 HP right now on
Yeah,
across units.
I think it's too late for Shadow. I'm interested to see where this build goes.
There's another golem. Wondering if we're gonna lock for that. This is, yeah, like you said, this is such a fortunate turn to have the ghost. It's so big
Yeah,
because like
yeah,
if Noir plays against Jeff right now, for instance, he's done.
yeah. It's a very lucky turn. Jeff's not lost health for a very long time. You can only imagine they've got rats going.
Yeah, this looks like a very easy win. It's just goodbye your front line. I hope you didn't need that.
Yeah, it's that sieger.
Oh, and he even got the flambar, the
Yeah, it's very
50-50
nice.
flambar. Against Insidious. I don't know that we've seen much of Insidious.
Ooh, the lava golem.
Didn't pick the lava golem. I wonder what. Oh, never mind. We just rechecked on him. It's the same shop.
It's a lot of attack.
The flambar tank is one of my favorite things to see.
Yes, Lambert. It's a bit late for it, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. We might actually see it and the Hellfire go right now, I would guess. Just fully into elementals and prey. Oh, picks up another flambar.
Is there any good sevens for us? I'm not so sure that any of
Uh,
them are very good here.
the Hellfire Knight is just kind of always good.
I was saying earlier that there's no level 7 elemental.
Yeah, probably good. I don't know if they need a 7 right now. They're pretty strong.
I do think they lack getting health. I do
Yeah,
think
yeah,
there's
of
a health
course.
issue.
But if they get too
Which
much
is
health,
like,
then I think they're too good.
that's correct. That is true. And there is siege. Siege is like really nice.
Yeah.
It's a good balancer for low health and high attack.
Oh, we got Excalibur on rats. Sort of.
Yeah. Potent brew.
This is going to come down to the auxiliary rat attack, I believe. That was a really good hit. This trades perfectly. This needs to hit the rat. This needs to hit auxiliary rat. Oh no. This. Oh, it doesn't matter either way. Nope. Nor's good.
Wow. Skin of the teeth.
Yeah. That 7. Position 7 range unit's been attacking so well. Still
Yeah.
not against the Jeff.
Bonus damage enabled. Oh, Rascal. It's been a while
Rascal
since
has
you've
been
seen
losing some
Rascal.
fights.
That is true.
Wow, Icarus died. Did not see that coming.
Yeah. I
That's
think
scary. That means someone's strong.
yeah, well, I think Lonenko and Jeff up top there with that health is
Yeah.
problematic. That's what I was trying to say. Like, we've got all this little cute scaling going on, but as soon as we run into someone with a build, it's going to be a problem.
Yep.
And what we've won, Noir's won like 4 or 5 fights now in a row, but because they had such low health, it's not really been relevant.
Yeah.
Maybe
And 2 of the people that he
position.
fought are now dead. One's at 3.
Oh,
Yeah. That was a pretty quick, easy skip.
yeah. Nothing there good for the build. Wow.
Oh, B's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, this is.
That was a huge siege, though, because it hit the auxiliary rat. It trading 1-for-1 still really unfortunate, though.
Yeah,
I
the
think that
17 in the
siege.
back is scary.
Yeah. I don't even notice that golem had range. Oh, that taking the hit from the Hellfire cannon. That appears to be it for Noir.
Yeah, that was it. It was close. Skin of the teeth kind of fight.
Yeah. So close. I kind of want to see what Nenko's up to.
Yeah, I think Nenko just lost the fight, but it'd be interesting to see where they are. Oh, demons!
Oh,
Wow, picks up a 6. This bloodbath is so amazing if you have the build for it, but I don't
yeah,
think it
it's
does.
insane. Imagine if
Yeah, I've
Icarus
never
was
been able
able
to
to
hit
pick
this.
up a bloodbath.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. On demons, I think you might be looking at war engines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he takes the Enigma. That's interesting. He's going to go for the double here for the Hellfire. Oh, goes for it. I like it.
Or
That's
two.
spicy right there. If he had hit the
No.
Hellfire Knight, that would have looked amazing.
Yeah, exactly. If we had two of them, we've been having
Oh
the highlight
man.
of the year already.
But we don't when we don't suffer that much, and if we see another one, then there's more chance to hit them as well.
Yeah.
It does make sense. I guess there's no real big. They already have siege to Hellfire cannons, so I guess
Yeah. The
it's
red
pretty
beast
good.
is large, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
that relevant.
It's upgraded as well. It's pretty incredible. Give me one moment.
So many pairs here too. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, there's
eruption.
the swarm tactics, potent brute, and the tight strength in numbers.
Oh, here it is.
Oh
Yeah, I was about to say I bet he has swarm tactics. There it is.
yeah. Yeah, Coven's known to get these rat treasures really well because of the extra treasures that they get.
Oh yeah, so strong. Incredibly strong.
Yikes. I don't know if anybody has time to catch up to that.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Swarm tactics rats. I knew it would come out eventually, and here it
Yep.
is.
And we knew it'd be Jeff.
Oh, the hill. I wonder on one of those if he uses the hill on one of those sevens, he gets 14 life. That's like a guaranteed bad beat prevention. So like a get out of jail free card.
That is a lot of
Center
life.
center of power.
I
Yep.
like the preemptive center. Just got a 25 HP real quick.
I don't think. Oh, they did it. They did it. Yeah. It just
Yeah.
it makes too much sense. It's huge.
I love
Wow.
the A-bomb chilling there now too.
Now do you go for double deal for the devil? You are dealing with the devil when it's 2 times
Yeah.
5 is 10 health.
Hey, you know what? We just gained 14. We can take 10. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't do it. I don't think.
Oh, I do this every time. I have a feeling Nenko's going to do it too.
I do not think he's gonna do it. If he's locked, then yeah, it probably will. Oh wow, that auxiliary in the back. Holy moly!
Look at these flam bars. Oh, this is
a hilarious
my
build.
board.
This is a hilarious build.
Oh, I love this so much.
What a build. And the craziest thing about that build is the last. It's a great use of artifacts. Like he's just using the game correctly. There's so much things going on here. That is a hilarious build.
Somebody's going to have to buy a Fnatic somehow to deal with that. I mean, Storm Tactics actually deals with that pretty well. But
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
of Storm Tactics, you're going to have to get a real lucky Fnatic, I believe.
But the incarnate's
That's
great as well. Because
Yeah.
it means that it's double. It's double the stat coming in.
Mhm.
Interesting. He
did
a lot.
maybe.
He looked for the
Come
triple.
on, no, you let me down, Ninko. I'm no
No,
longer
I
rooting
don't. I don't
for
think.
Ninko.
I don't think they can take it there. It's just too much.
Cowards, all of you. Do it this time. Come on, Ninko. Do it this time. It's different this time.
There's no way he does it right.
Oh, come on. He's pausing.
He's going for the Hellfire. He's going for the Hellfire. Yeah, it's the only thing that he could be going for.
He's doing it.
He's going to do it for the Hellfire Knight. He's going to do it
Come
for the Knight.
on.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. There's no way he doesn't do it.
Oh,
And
the
he's not thinking about anything else.
suspense.
He's not thinking about anything else because the other units are useless. Nope.
He didn't
skipped
do
it.
it after all of that teasing.
Yeah, no, it makes sense not to do it though because if he dies, there's like an absolute. Oh, now you can lock. Now you can lock this. Now you
We
can.
could have had 14 different 7 costs, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna message him some strong
It's
words.
difference between the 4th and the 3rd, possibly.
Yeah, It's the difference between the first and the fourth. What do you mean?
No, him not taking it is what I'm saying.
No, I heard you say it.
Yeah.
Oh, these barriers.
The
Oh, that's a good hit. If this goes left, he actually gets the... That's such a nice little break point of taking out that 2 HP rat. I don't think we get there on this one, though.
No, not with that auxiliary in the back.
Imagine if we had a 7 cost right now and died.
Couple of abominations.
All right, here we go.
He's gonna do it.
Get it.
He's doing it now. Yes,
There
there
it
it
is.
is.
Okay.
Hellfire Knight. It's not gonna be enough to beat Jeff, but still.
No.
Type.
After all. Wow, the Lars went down. He must have got Jeffed.
Yeah, for sure, he got Jeffed. Do you know what? This could be interesting actually. With the sieges.
Yeah, the sieges taking out those swarm tactics attack could actually do it for us. I think Hellfire should go in 1 and 2 right now. The Hellfire cannon, just to get the maximum.
Yes, I agree.
siege.
I agree. I absolutely 100% agree. I think they'll probably do that. Or maybe they won't.
Oh, lock it! Come on.
Probably take that one if you lose. Oh, he's gonna lock this.
Yeah, that's a for sure lock.
Upgraded Hellfire Knight into what? What would be a mate? What would be the high roll of the high roll? Upgraded Hellfire Knight. What would be the 7? Like Massacre doesn't do anything.
Probably just Aegis, I think.
Oh, Aegis would be pretty hot here.
Yeah.
Against Swarm Tactics as well, would be pretty insane.
Oh no!
It's terrible.
I think that spells death.
Oh, the attack.
Oh, Jeff.
That's like
Why
the
you gotta
worst
do
attack.
Neko dirty?
That's like the worst attacks I've ever seen.
I think it's, let's see, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's it. 6, 13, I think.
12.
Oh, poor Ninko.
He should have took less than that.
That was awful.
Gets the 4th. Is it 4th? I thought he didn't last round.
He's in 3rd. It's just a little
oh, okay, 3rd
server sync.
All right, and what's we should have a look at Rascal.
Man, that was horrible to watch.
Yeah, that was really bad combat. Rascal. Okay. I don't think there's enough there. It's funny though.
Yeah, this is a really cool flex build. I like this. I agree. If this Frosted Axe does a lot of work,
I think you would need to do an outrageous amount of work.
Yeah. I might even like having Auxiliary Rat in 1 to try to get a 3-for-1 out of the front pick.
It's a good hit.
This one's actually kind of close.
A little bit.
It's that close, but it's close.
Yeah, it's Swarm Tactics is just a really big problem.
Mm-hmm. And double range backline too. Oh, one of them might get picked off though. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Jeff is just the luckiest in the whole world. Oh, but B lives because of that hit. So we get another turn.
That is correct. I'm just thinking what way they would actually win this. How could they win this fight?
I think it really does have it. Whoa.
Oh, that is interesting. How many rats do they have?
4, I want to say. Incarnate's really interesting with Frosted Axe. You could put the Auxiliary Rat in 1, and it might trade 3, but even trading 3 against rats isn't that great.
Yeah, it's kind of futile with the Swarm Tactics.
The problem is even with their own Swarm Tactics, they didn't have the Potent Brew scaling that Jeff did.
Yeah. Really thinking about this one.
It's an
Trying to
important
find
decision.
the
I get
angle.
it.
Trying to find the angle.
Helm.
Um,
I don't think the helm does anything here though, because it's not going to outstat the storm tactics attacks, and attacking into the rats doesn't matter too much. Swarm tactics with the rat horde is also hilarious. That would have been fun to see.
oh yeah, I think it's about attacking into them is why they took it. See right
Yeah,
there, it let get one more attack.
the double barrier might actually get there. Serpentina does get a free kill, which is always nice. This goes left. Oh, no. That is it. Jeff the Rat King.
Very nice. Jeff takes down the lobby.
Oh! Oh, the Rat Horde!
Oh
They
wow!
only got one off the Rat Horde. I can't believe I forgot about the Rat Horde. We were
Wow,
just talking about
doesn't
it.
take it down the lobby. Jumped the gun.
Summons in one, too.
Oh my lord!
My heart can't handle this. Maybe primer for... I guess primer doesn't do much. Maybe primer for a sacrifice? Yeah.
Is there anything here at 7 that you'd want? Probably not, right?
Side chops is a lot of stats right now. Not that many, but yeah. Yeah, overall, I don't think so.
Double promote. Here it goes.
Could get rid of that.
Oh, it's not terrible.
Yeah, and again with the Frosted Axe too. If that repopulates and they get 3 Frosted Axe
That
attacks,
is pretty good. Especially because it trades into the rats offensively. I like this. This is interesting. This could end up very interesting. The repopulation, yeah, like you said, it's going to be very interesting to see how this works. Because it's another thing onto the Frosted Axe.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I like it in the front, though. It's hard to say. You want as many spawns. I guess the health on Jess Rats is already quite high.
You know, what's crazy is each of these fights, I think B's been getting pretty lucky. I don't think Jeff has attacked into the Frosted Axe unit a single time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it looks like B takes this one down, though. That Rat Storm.
One thing I didn't even recognize, which is actually amazing, is that Death's Warrior, when it spawns the warrior back in, it gets another shield because of the Warden. It's a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fantastic.
This could just be an eruption from Jeff away from winning, though.
Eruption is good here, yeah. And also, I think with the rat in the back, I think it's nice. I'm just trying to think if there's an upgrade for that rat. Oh, this is
My
that's
God.
brilliant. That's brilliant right there. I like that a lot. It's a stroke of genius right there, just getting that stick rat, the Warden.
Yeah, that's a great heads-up play. And the first attack, too. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's good. Good rituals. It's showing why Amulet is so good in the late game because it's good to cast multiple rituals. Oh, they also they cast a ritual too and got lucky 50%. Oh, that's a great hit on Nick Sawyer, man.
Just gotta say, if it wasn't for the shield in one, I think Jeff would have just won because he finally attacked into the Frosted Axe.
Yeah, it was a great tech play.
I think the only thing we got to worry about would be Jeff getting an Aegis. I think an Aegis would win Jeff the game. Oh, he's about to take 615? Holy moly.
Yeah, this is a great win right there. This would be a sensational comeback if they can win.
Yeah, what is that? The Rat Horde, the MVP of the day.
Against Swarm Tactics. Rats, it's just madness.
I don't think that strike does enough to do anything, which he recognizes that. There's
Oh, it's a
he
shame they
doesn't have
can't
enough to
purchase the
cast it. Yeah,
yeah.
that could be
Can't
worth locking for.
Barrier's insane.
And he is
I
locking
think
for
yeah,
it.
that's what they're doing, yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Yep. I think this might be Jeff's last chance here.
Oh, you think the barriers are secure?
Yeah, I do. I think so.
Eruption.
I think.
Eruption wins here, by the way, if he just finds eruption.
Yeah, but even at this point, I don't know. We've continued to. I guess we haven't really scaled anymore, huh? Serpentina, Unholy.
Oh wow, the targeted strike. That targeted
Oh
strike was
wow!
incredible.
Is it enough? That's a perfect hit there. Because now it doesn't repopulate in one. I think that
I
might
think,
be it.
yeah, wow. That target, it's just a few spells. We knew the comp was weak to spells. It's not
Mm-hmm.
over yet. It's not over yet. This is very interesting. This is nail biter right here.
I think the auxiliary at actually gets there.
Oh, it's so close. Is it
Yeah, this
really
is
a tie?
no. That's not big enough because it's not going to
Oh
have any attack.
no, no attack from Swarm Tactics.
Holy
Wow. Going down to the wire, and there's a barrier coming on for B. I believe Jeff started his heads up with like 30 health. That is
37, I believe.
that is bonkers.
Range units are just
It's
so
gonna go
good.
gonna go for the first attack as well, right? Yeah, surely. I think there's merit. It's interesting that they showed the first stick right there. I
I think I
understand
would
why.
too. Are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
thinking
but I
of the
do think
Unholy Knight instead?
which unholy. Oh, the war.
Or the
What's he
Unholy
called?
Flame?
What's it called?
The guy who gives the barriers, is that who
Yeah,
you're
but
thinking
I just called
initially
him
of?
Ward. I just called him Warden. I don't actually know his name. I know
Oh.
it's not Unholy Flame. Yeah, yeah, no, the Warden. Yeah, the Unholy Flame because obviously what happened last round, but it still makes sense.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting because he's got Rat Horde there. Jeff's cast Rat Horde, which is interesting. I
Oh,
don't think.
that Rat Horde is interesting. These attacks have been really bad for Jeff, though.
Oh, terrible! Look, he's got not killed anything.
Oh no, it's gonna have to be a full Rat Horde, and it's not.
Wow, this is an
That's
incredible
it.
fight.
B with an incredible
Wow,
comeback.
incredible clutch. That is the 1v1 power right there.
Yeah.
Some of the tech I love the tech of chaining of linking the Unholy Flame to the Frosted Axe still. Brad, that was such a good
Yep.
play. Incredible. Takes the lobby down. So I was initially incorrect. Looks
Yeah.
like B is gonna take this lobby down.
That that
Unbelievable.
that Rat Horde, the Rat Horde right into the freaking Frosted Axe was just holy cow.
Unbelievable game.
Wow.
So they'll be live going into the next match, which means that if they do win, they will take down the tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, that was definitely a thriller. I can't believe the Swarm Tactics Rats just fell off like that, or just not even
Yep.
fell off, just a combat RNG. Wow.
That was very exciting to watch. That Frosted Axe did so much work.
Yeah, Frosted Axe against Rats, given the 2-for-1, which is brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jeff had about 4 turns where he could have attacked into 1 and 1. And then the one time that B does the tech barrier play is when he attacks into 1.
The
That's when you just walk away for a little bit.
tech was so good. That's really when the skill comes down in the game. When
Yeah,
you get to 1v1, and there's
absolutely.
decisions that win you or lose you the game are right there at that end part. The bands was it Eldritch and Vampire, I believe?
Yeah.
Interesting. I would love to see like a Rats greener ban or something
Oh,
like that.
me
Or I
too.
think Rats Atlantean ban and just see what people do because you get a lot more flex, a lot more
I want to see Rat
moves.
Elemental. That's what I want to see go.
Oh, Rat Elemental would be incredible. Everyone's just got a 10-foot.
Played against Jeff a couple days ago. and he had a 10-foot on stage 3 with a scaled
Jesus
Garek.
Christ.
He like messaged me. He's just like, "You're gonna hate me," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And then I played against him. I was like, "I hate you."
Oh yeah, 10 foot is a lot of fun.
A little upset Jeff lost there. Got so much money on this.
I can't believe he lost that. I didn't think it was even nearly possible. The swarm tactics. It was incredible
Yeah.
play from B to come back there. I would like to see the one archdemon that's always surprising to me is the archdemon that makes all of your shadows assassin, and then if you attack, you get equal health.
Oh, Zerath.
Yeah, Zero. Have you ever used that? I've never even seen someone play it. Is it hard to use, or I think I've tried it one time and it was just I just like completely flunked.
Yeah, I think it's less than spectacular. I tried it. I tried it and tried to make like an elementals assassin build, and it was really fun. But it was bugged with the with one of the units, and then it like kind of caused me to die. I think assassins are just tech units that you want to play late game. Is that greener
What's
elementals? Oh
that?
no.
I was about to say, what's the band? Is that Green Elementals?
Yeah, greener elementals are banned.
That's insane.
This is Jeff's time to shine.
This is gonna be 6 swarm tactics.
There's gonna be 6 storm tactics, and they're all gonna lose to the 2 great bite players.
Icarus on Rascal has +2 mana and
Oh,
2 Animanots.
and double Animanot.
This is interesting. This is really interesting.
Got Noir on rats.
So B's on Inferno, player to watch because they're live.
That's a good hero or a good archman to have when you want to win a game. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, Inferno is definitely something. Inferno has the Hellhound.
Oh,
Okay, interesting. Has to juggle now because of Rascal. Animanaut is definitely obviously going to come on for the pair. Thinking about the other one because of the alphabet dilemma. Takes the shade ultimately. I think Vampire's better, but he can't get Vampire. Like Vampire having that move, like having sorry that ability. On this Archdemon is a bad idea.
yeah. All we got to do is fuse Scarlet Huntress with Rascal, and then
Scarlet
we've got a hero there.
Loneko with a
Nenko's
couple of
ratting.
rats. Insidious. Here we
Oh,
go.
tripling the ammo, so nice.
Really good, especially considering the Archdemon, and we've already moved off the back line. This is good. This
Mm-hmm.
is really good stuff.
Now, Icarus could do sort of a heads up play and take the 2 non-Animino units and then lock to get the most Rascal stats. Yeah, and then
That's
he's
what he's
going to
gonna
lock
do.
here.
Yeah,
This is a really good play, I think.
yeah,
Just try to
100%.
get the max counters. This is awesome.
Yeah. This is 100%. It was a good play. He's seen it straight away.
Yep. Okay, R goes before S. All right, good job, Icarus.
Happiness is thinking, damn, I wish I thought of that. Rascal is a pain to play. I played him one time, I think, 1 or 2 times. Super painful to play.
I tried to make like a teaching video, and I chose Rascal, and it's just
Rascal.
like I'm just gonna quit and just like immediately quit and restart.
That's funny.
So we draw it here, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a good draw. Constantine on eyes. Oh, the Clan
Amino
Lord.
Clan Lord, that is pretty good.
Clan Lord. I get nervous every single time I see like the roll thing.
Taking the Clan Lord and then the Forbidden Armor, I just love this turn. It's
Takes the health.
so good. It's so efficient.
Yeah. Clan Lord's really good on Rascal. So you get that scaling going to get it started, and if you can hit any end artifacts, then you can start running with that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I wonder if he's thinking about casting it on the Animino or on the Clan Lord, or if
On the
he's
Clan
trying to
Lord,
do his ABCs.
it's a good question. Goes for the Clan Lord ultimately because that is the unit that's going to get going and crazy.
I think we need to look into Icarus stream sniping because they've said everything that I've done. But the thing is, Icarus is kind of smart, and I'm kind of smart, so it all works out in the end, I guess. However, those are some big bloodsuckers.
Yeah, big time bloodsuckers for sure. Excalibur's got a nice build going here, and with the double Hellhound and the Archdemon power, it's really nice.
Another Clan Lord, ooh.
Clan Lord
And
pairs,
instant
good to
pistol,
see.
too.
Oh yeah, there's no shot. He knows it's an out to win the game. Interested to see what he does with his shot. This Tangle unit, I don't think like I don't know. I can't find a spot for it.
Me neither. I'm
It's
wondering if
it's
he's thinking
it's
about
an interesting.
Auxiliary Rat.
Yeah, maybe it's an interesting mechanic, but it's just
Yeah.
in practice, it doesn't really not very effective.
Yeah, its stats definitely aren't there yet. Lava
All
Toad's
right,
interesting. Pretty easy to position, too. It's just
yeah, the
some stats.
position.
It's like you talked about last game, though. The Auxiliary Rat's such a powerful unit, but you do have to put it in two, which is awkward. But a scaling range unit is just so good.
Oh yeah.
I hope Icarus doesn't pick up the Mana Guardian. Oh no, Elementals are banned. That thing's not going to do anything. When Elementals are banned, this unit is nearly unbuyable.
Yeah, it'd be very cool to see Icarus pop off here with like a end builder clan lord because he's kind of a throwback. Is known for doing those builds, those slay
Yeah,
builds, getting
that's
outrageous
true.
numbers. So that would be a fun thing right here. Battle Bees also having two clan lords, so the pool has been thinned, which is unfortunate for both players.
Clan Lord on Morg is really scary too. The extra 5/5 is actually kind of a lot, especially early game.
Oh
Oh, look
wow,
at that shop.
that is
Wow.
incredible. Beautiful. He's happy to see that.
Oh, I probably snapped his Fortune Blade just to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. Oh,
I
for
don't.
the amulet.
Let's
Amulet's
see
always a
here.
consideration because extra rituals are insane.
So Icarus needs to get second or better to be live. So playing for the top four is probably not going to work.
No, yeah, playing for top four here is terrible. Definitely wants to try and get a nice build going. Really thinking about take Scholar's Pledge. Now that is interesting.
I'm worried that Icarus doesn't realize what is the bans.
With elementals.
Yeah. Without elementals, the mage comp sort of just isn't great. I mean, it's
No,
still
yeah.
fine, but
No, it'd be interesting to see what he does with this.
yeah, I'm super intrigued.
Yeah, no, it's always interesting to see because if someone picks something that you're like kind of suspicious about, then it's always
Yep.
exciting because if they do, it happened to me many times. If they do something good with it, then it's like
Yeah.
it's like wow,
And the thing is,
interesting.
Icarus is very good. He's very good at these strategy games.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's interesting.
Hopefully, he goes left here. Oh, it's just a HP lost.
Yeah, Noah's got the got a little build going. 3 artifacts.
It's funny to see no on rats. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, stakes change everything, you see.
Yeah, you sure do.
Okay, double mana guardian, trying to get another level 3 artifact here. Moving his board around.
Oh,
Fire Cell. What got Fire sold there? I was not expecting it. What
I
actually just
wasn't
got?
either.
Two things got sold.
the mana pest for one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, double
Oh,
Serpentina.
and the Mana Guardian.
No, the mana guardians are in 5 and 6.
No, but he's triple.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about fire, so that's my bad.
Oh,
Oh, there's
now
the HP
Richless
one.
Amulet. Here it goes.
Oh,
Here it
they
goes.
might
He's
be
gonna
coming
lock this
together.
double Serpentina. Double Serpentina with those rituals, those artifacts is insane.
Jeff has double mana guardian as well.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, they already have pledged too.
Yeah.
Man, Icarus is gonna bop Jeff right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Icarus is popping off. This pledge is starting to look amazing.
The good thing for Jeff though is
Oh,
his
he did.
plays.
Wait, he didn't lock?
He didn't lock. Oh no.
Wow, he did not lock the double Serpentina. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is very
Um,
interesting.
but
I don't know
yeah,
if that was a mistake or a decision that was made. I don't know. It could have been. I have no idea. But that
neither.
is very, very, very interesting to not take double Serpentina pair while having Richless Amulet and the Scholar's Pledge. That's just surprising.
Yeah. I'm guessing it was just a time thing because it did get the treasure right at the last second there.
Possibly.
But yeah, the thing, Jeff's position is interesting because obviously you want the most points possible for second through fourth, but if Jeff goes eighth, he's still alive. So
That's
that's
true.
interesting to keep in track too. Also, this HB disparity, B is not doing so good.
Yeah, free players. I mean, you do get this in strong lobbies normally,
Oh yeah,
because as soon as you get people making their builds and not getting their builds, you can tell by the health totals because they just start leveraging, start putting on the damage. That's normally what happens. Half the lobbies up, half the lobbies down.
after this fight, why don't we watch a little bit of let's watch a little bit of Battle Bees. Battle Bees is solidly in the middle of the pack on the standings right now. I haven't seen what they're up to at all.
Sounds good. Well, I still can't get over the Serpentine situation. I don't know. That's very interesting. I'm sure there was reasons.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Potent Brew, Vampire Bats, Mana Fountain. Yeah, Mana Fountain's the most obvious there.
Such a solid treasure.
Yeah.
Not picking up the Blood Mages is interesting as well. Blood Mage is just so many stats, and it's a mage too for the Mana Guardian.
Yeah, I'm just the thing with Serpentina. The reason why I think something happened with the time or something went wrong with the lock-in is because if you think about those treasures and those units, there's no unit in the game that can give you better value right now.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes
For
sense.
sure.
Like if you're not getting, my point would be if you're not going to take those, what would you take?
Yeah.
So I think definitely something went wrong. So yeah. Rats for Lonenko here on Insidious.
Oh, look at the primer
Yeah.
ritual as well. That's crazy. That's so many stats. He has 3 auxiliary rats as well.
Yeah, and he has a cheese as well. 1 mana less. Good spot for Lonenko.
Yeah, Nico's in a great spot.
Albi's on Morg. How's the buck?
Never hit the clan lord triple that we were talking about earlier though.
Yeah, it's because Icarus did.
Yeah, Icarus
So
griefing.
the pool is too thin.
What do you think we
There's a
boot camp? Do you think that was the buck?
probably because he
I'm
probably
gonna guess it's the Iron Knight since we have an upgraded and a non-upgraded one. Guess we'll never know.
well, I've Unholy Knight. Yeah, well, I think for sure it probably was one of the level 4. So we'd have a level 4 treasure. So it was definitely
Yeah.
the two artifacts are from the two level 2s. It was one of the two level 4 units. Interesting flex right here. It's like really flex, like warriors, I guess.
Yeah. The warrior, vampire, beast, mage build. The classic.
Fighting Inferno here. B, the only live player.
This
Oh,
overkill
wow.
is going to be huge. Oh, that was the best hit for B, though. Now the Clan Lord's got some stats. If that hit into Bucky, I think it's over, but it might still be over. This needs to go. Okay. 17-4. I think this is a draw, right?
No.
That's a win for B, even.
Yes, it's Siege Hellfire. I tell you what, unit of the tournament's got to be Hellfire Cannon. This thing's been doing crazy work.
Yeah.
I knew it was insane going in, but wow,
Yeah.
incredible.
Range is cheat.
Oh yeah, especially when it hits the left and right unit as well. Jesus. Okay, so we're going up against Eyes here, which I believe is Constantine. On 30 health, so would be interested to see what Eyes' build looks like right here.
Yeah. Another 8th place Crowley.
Yeah.
Stronger Archdemon not having the best showing today.
Getting a barrier on that Clan Lord is huge here. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Eyes, I think, is a very interesting arch team. What kind of units do you think shines there? Obviously, the obvious one would be the level 5 with the 3 or 6 extra damage, the magical
Yeah.
demon. But other than that,
Uh,
what other ones do you see
I
mostly
got to go
there?
right back to our favorite Hellfire cannon. Hey, that thing getting some stat scaling is just great.
Oh yeah,
Holy moly. Wow, they are huge.
they are.
And just the BM targeted strike as well. It's just rude. They are huge and they're an experience ahead.
Yeah, they're absolutely massive.
Bees is holding on down there. B, Pajama B, not Battle B. I keep forgetting we have multiple Bs. One of my favorite things to see is level 2 units making it to like late game. And this Bloodsucker's just trucking on. It's just hanging out still.
Their Bloodsuck is huge.
Bucky
I
number
do
2.
worry about this build. I'm just struggling to see lines.
Yeah. I see a line. Do you go for the Bucky since it's scaled? Spot another Bucky? I want to cast
Yeah.
this promotion.
The problem with promoting the Bucky is that it's almost always going to be weaker for the board because the barrier goes.
Yeah.
We are
The
weak.
Iron Knight scaling might not be enough anymore. Oh, we kissed into a lava toad. Yeah, I don't like the Iron Knight anymore. We only have the one warrior, right? So I think kissing that into a bigger unit's pretty much always going to be
Oh
positive
yeah.
value.
Promoting the Unholy Knight here is a good play. There's no doubt about it. If you promote the Unholy Knight here, it's amazing. But
Oh, they
oh,
have the hammer. So
oh yeah, the Hammer
there's
of Destiny.
two.
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
still only 3 warriors.
What was promoted?
Um, the Bloodsucker, sadly.
Oh, okay, right,
We
yeah,
were just talking about how good it was.
yeah.
That is a lot of. Icarus got another upgraded Clan Lord. It has a Serpentina now. Icarus got pretty big, actually.
Yeah, so for the fact that Icarus has Serpentina definitely tells me that's,
Yeah.
unfortunately, maybe a time issue. Because if they had got those Serpentinas, when they hit those treasures, his board would be huge. Like, because he got that Serpentina later and he's got 4 stacks on it. And I imagine he has 2
Mm-hmm.
like 6 or 8 stacks. Like,
Yeah.
it's bonkers.
With some scaling stats, too.
See what they
Got
can
the
do with that.
double
Now, this
disc
is
coming in.
interesting. Okay. Ooh, top board here we're going up against. This is a lot of Buckies. Ambush
Man,
tactics.
nothing's as tilting as the level 5 evolution.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like, thanks.
How many vampires? There's one, right?
Since we just got rid of our bloodsucker.
I'm just trying to think the best possible scenario of ambush tactics.
We have
Takes
3
the
vampires,
vampire.
actually. Yeah.
3. Okay, yeah, we do have 3 vampires. That's interesting. Oh, no, we roll straight into the hidden, but we don't have any good ones anyway. Maybe the... No, it's not really good enough. Let's see what top board's got. Excalibur with a rat build. Has the potion and the claw. Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Landlord is good, though.
Oh yeah, Clanlord's amazing here.
Oh,
Incredible
just
Clanlord.
feasted.
Wow. Power of Clanlord.
Oh, B is down, so we are guaranteed another game.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
So Battle Bees is live if they get a 4th. So we might have 3 or 4 people live. Let's see. I can check on. So B is live. Jeff is live. Icarus needs to go 2nd to be live. Noir needs to go 3rd to be live.
So it's very possible that we could have quite a few players being live after this game.
I believe 3 or 4 even.
That's always the most fun
Oh,
when
yeah.
there's quite a few players live, because it gets like, if someone like high rolls something crazy, it's like, whoa,
Yep.
this is nasty. They're gonna take this down.
And then there's like the little bit of hate drafting too. If they start high rolling, you're like, well, I'm gonna take all the demons because that dude got an upgraded Hellfire cannon. It gets so weird.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
lot
another
of
rat build.
range.
Another rat build, but it's significantly weaker than Excalibur's because the artifacts aren't nearly as good.
The triple backline range is pretty good. It might actually be enough because again we're suffering from the bad backline problem, but they don't have very much HP, so I think we're actually okay. This needs to go right, I think. Uh-oh. Nope, we're not okay.
Range just been nasty all tournament.
Oh, 1 HP, we're good.
1
we're good.
HP. Wow.
Just needs to survive one more round.
Absolutely insane. More than half the team is buried. 5 out of 7 units.
Clan Lords being buried too. It's just so much stats.
Got up against Rascal, which I believe
That's
is
Icarus,
Icarus.
right?
Yeah.
Icarus, depending on ending some units, seeing 5 barriers isn't going to make his day too good.
What I really like about his barrier strategy is like any end units just gets completely ruined.
See, that's what I hate about it.
Yeah, if you're on the wrong side of it, it's one of those awful things. Like amazing to do and horrible to. You're like when you're playing with it, you're like, this is the best game ever. And when you're playing against it, it's like, this is the worst game ever.
Yeah.
We need to nerf this. like good balance, bad balance. Oh,
Oh,
eruption. That eruption is huge.
I wonder what the Hellfire spell got him because it's not playing anything.
That's a very good point. Probably nothing good. Only one can imagine. He looks like he's
He
going
has
to take this down with the
range units
range.
though.
Brilliant.
Oh, that means
Icarus.
Bees is not live. 1 point off from being live, I believe.
Wow. That eruption was monstrous.
Brutal.
Really good
Brutal.
eruption.
I say we watch some Constantine. That demon build was nasty.
Yeah, I do agree. Excalibur's still going strong with the rats. Oh, he's got that unbelievable level 6 artifact that does double extra
Oh,
damage
he's
on a
got the
demon build.
bombs away. Oh my god.
Bombs away. That is insane. Wow. Oh, I'm excited to watch this now. This is going to get crazy.
This Hellfire cannon is
That
going to
Hellfire cannon.
explode. Oh, you cast this one for sure. Oh, the double A bomb. I guess that's better than hitting like a Wraith Queen or something and not having a pair.
That is the, my lord. Do you like the smell of Hellfire in the morning?
Yeah, we're about to see some roasted rat, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is just like the best. Wow. Still see I just noticed the Hellhounds. At this late
Yeah,
in
they're
the game, having
huge.
Hellhounds on is just so crazy.
Getting the toad in there because the splash damage is only going to be 800,000. They wanted at least 810,000, I guess.
Oh, bombs away. Wow, what an artifact. Oh, it's rat time. Ooh.
It's no longer rat time.
The siege damage is doing more than the normal damage. That is absolutely grotesque. Oh my god. Is it a kill? Is it actually death?
It looks like it.
Is it
3, 6,
13?
9.
14?
Oh yeah, it's.
How much is it?
Oh, it's
Ooh.
16.
Wow.
That's 2 off max damage, right? That's 3 off. 19 is max.
Yeah, max is 19.
That's
Wow.
Ninko on Orbis, right?
No, that last game was Nenko and Orbis. Nenko was
Oh,
on Insidious this game. Orbis is Excalibur with the
okay.
rats. Constantine on Eyes and Icarus on Rascal. I believe Icarus is live, right? Because it's going to give him 10,
He needs to get a
10
second.
points. Oh, really?
He got a.
Did
Oh,
he
I
get
might be
fourth?
reading.
He
He
got
got
fourth
seventh,
last
didn't
game,
he?
no? Did he get seventh? I thought he got fourth last game. Am I completely out of it?
Battlebees got 4th last game.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I'm wrong then.
Yeah, if Icarus survives somehow into the top 2, which I don't know.
Is there anyone confirmed to be live now? That's in this
Uh,
current gate state.
B and Jeff right now are the
Okay,
only live.
B and Jeff.
But Ninko got 5th, right?
I believe so. Nenko did get 5th, yeah. Okay, Excalibur's got swarm tactics. I just don't know if swarm tactics enough to overcome this. Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
It's
I
gonna
think
be
it
close.
might. Ooh, it's going to be very close. This is a great
range-
matchup.
Oh, this is gonna.
With the assassin dagger as well. Beautiful. Wait, he's still got health to go though. Hellfire Knight looking for another one. Against Icarus has casted Eruption. And first attack, that's brilliant. Having the first attack is so huge here with that Hellfire cannon with its ridiculous siege damage.
Well, you mean deleting 3 units is good for
wow.
1 mana?
Damn, this build right here is just beautiful to look at. Her eyes with bombs away and full demons and a couple of rituals. It's like perfect because it's like he's got the perfect hybrid build of like having the
Hmm.
two ritual artifacts, having the bombs away and being eyes. Like this is just
Yeah,
incredible.
I don't even know outside of some. I expect this to go first, to be honest.
Well, yeah, fully utilizing the Archdemon power like that is just incredible. Oh, Icarus's build is completely
Oh,
switched up. He's got double
yeah.
Kraken and a
Oh,
World
it's
Eater
just
there for
not going to be
stats.
enough. That
Oh,
was a
it's not
really
going to
good
be.
switch, but
Yeah, it's very, very, very unorthodox. But Constantine's build is just something else.
yeah, it's a little
I
demon
think takes
havoc
down
going on here.
goes third for Icarus. Unfortunate not to be live, but a good effort.
So it looks like I was doing my math wrong. We have at least 4 people live now. We've
Whoa.
got Battle Bees, Lonico, Jeff, and B.
Oh wow. So next game is going to be an absolute corker, basically.
Yep. The placements are almost exactly switched from what they were last game. It's crazy. If Constantine
Yeah.
wins, it'll only be 2 off an exact mirror of last game's.
That's how the games are supposed to go when the players
Exactly.
are at a similar skill level in the game.
100%. Oh, I really
And
like this Aegis
that's the
pickup.
best thing about a game. Like this, when it's fresh like this, the meta's up for grabs. You know, there's
Mm.
no one with 5,000-6,000 hours who's just like knows the game in and out. It's open season, and that's when the games are at its most fun, if you ask me. So
I
this is
agree.
a very very fun stage of the game, and you just see crazy stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like it's not min maxed. Like so we've just seen different builds everywhere, and that's really good.
Well, that's
Got
why
an
they
Aegis
wouldn't let me
golem
play in
though.
the tournament. So, because I would have just crushed everybody because I've already got 3,000 hours. You know, they're like, all right, we'll allow you to cast. Oh, that Fnatic pickup was real good. That don't think it's gonna be an. Oh, the assassin going second though. I think it's still a little too big for Excalibur.
I legitimately think if Excalibur just goes full rats, maybe not enough. Maybe not enough because this siege damage. God damn.
Oh, it's not enough. Just back.
All this siege damage. Constantine making Helm's Deep looking like child's play. Just absolutely. I've never seen in this game, because I've never been able to put off bombs away. I've always seen it and thought, oh, I haven't got the build for it. I have never seen someone's Hellfire Cannon siege damage do more than the base damage. That is bonkers.
Another Hellfire elite or knight. I guess another multiple hundreds of stats is pretty good. Where does it go though?
Another Hellfire Knight. If you can get that upgraded, what would be unbelievable upgraded here? Oh, Aegis. Oh, can you imagine if you popped the Aegis on Hellfire Knight triple? Oof.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is a great build. It's got upgraded Red Beast as well. He's getting to the point where you don't want much more. Like the only thing you can really do is upgrade a few units and then like you get Massacre and then just spam Hellfire Knights. That's like literally the only thing you can do to get stronger. There's over 3 Hellfire Knights in the back and like 4 Hellfire cannons in the front. Aegis Massacre. Like that's got to be a league in about 16 countries. That
At least. All right. You want to hear something crazy, Carlin?
yeah.
If Constantine wins, it's not almost an exact mirror. It's literally an exact mirror of last game, and every single person is live.
What? Are you serious?
Every single person is live with 8 points.
Are you? What? That's crazy. An exact mirror and everyone's live if Constantine wins.
Yep. Which
That is crazy. That
is
is
happening right now.
That is insane.
Bizarre.
That is surreal. By the third game, every person live.
That is insane.
Every single person is live. Are you sure of that? How
Wow.
do we go from 2 to 4 people being live to every single person having this in like 2 rounds?
Mainly because I don't know how to count. All right, we talked about this earlier. I don't do math.
Oh man, that's wild.
Yeah,
That's confirmed. Yeah, that's confirmed.
yeah. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Jez is just
So,
finalizing the points.
so this is the last game coming up right here, peeps.
Last game of our first tournament. Skill issue. This is
Skishu.
so cool.
That is kind of crazy. So whoever wins this, wow. I'm excited. Like every single person live, that's bonkers.
Yeah, that is insane. I I know my boy went eighth, but I'm still team Jeff. I'm team whoever. I love all of these people, but I think Jeff is ready. I think Jeff is ready. He's gonna do it this time.
Or Jeff offered this game.
Wow.
So I'm assuming, hold on. Does that mean every person has 9 points?
Let's see. Seven, so 3, 6, 2, 8.
Because if they're reversed, how
Yeah.
they all have the same points?
Okay, no, two people were off, but everybody is still. Two people were off. It's not an exact mirror now that I'm looking at it, but everybody is live with 8 points, 9 points, 9 points, 9 points, 9 points, 11 points, 10 points.
Oh, okay. So 2 people are off. All right. The dream is shattered. I'm upset now.
Nah, everybody's live. It doesn't matter. Everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Everyone's live. I've got to say. So you've got Jeff going into this.
I've got Jeff.
I think B, Pajama B's proven that they're a great player. That's who I've got to win. I think the 1v1 with them versus Jeff. Oh no, was it against Jeff?
Yeah, it was against Jeff with the shield on one, the barrier on one.
Yeah. That
Yep.
that game there proved to me that they're a fantastic player.
Yeah. Ah. I just want somebody to have like a little bit of a stomach ache and just to be put in on this finals. It's making me want to play so bad.
Oh yeah, for sure. Give me one moment.
You know, I think the last person in the lobby is who's going to go eighth. So let's see. Who are we missing?
Yes.
I'm missing Excalibur. Means Excalibur's going eighth. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Excalibur. It's been written, buddy. Oh wait, Jeff isn't readied up. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've definitely got B for this. But I think it's anyone's game, really.
Yeah,
I think it's
absolutely.
anyone's game.
Very much been shown that. Carl, what are you going to have for dinner tonight?
Pasta, mushroom, fresh. What about you?
I love the separate like description of that. That was like four different sets.
Because I've been looking forward to it all day. So I remember it. What about you?
I'm gonna go get a nice big burger and a beer, man.
Oh, nice. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Greener ban and an Atlantean ban. Interesting.
There's only been one greener game today. I think it's just
We haven't seen a
didn't
single
want to watch any greeners.
I don't think we've seen one 10-foot the whole day.
Oh yeah, huh? We saw one on a bench, I think, and that was it.
Yeah, all on benches.
without without the crustacean. Hmm. This could be another demon v rats near the end.
Yeah, yeah, possibly.
Elementals are up too.
I
Oh my
spot up
god, Jeff got the rat.
Ratinus.
Uh-oh. Wow, Jeff playing something. Oh, we're
I
missing.
could say again.
What?
No, you're gonna say Jeff missing.
Jeff could have gone for 2 units on 2, but they weren't rats. So instead of taking 3 units by 2, he decided to cast a free mana and roll to try to find a rat, which is really interesting to me.
That's the greed. That's the greed we love to
That's
see.
the Jeff play right there for
That's
sure.
hilarious. I would love to see I would love to see some rat action, but I think I think rats have been proven today that you can overcome swarm tactics rats. That we've seen them. My what I was going to say is that my bet would be that we see a clan lord going crazy, because clan lords are. Whenever I play, I see clan lords going mad every single time. Like, 300 clan lord just slays you and it's over. It's like a mini wraith queen.
I want to see the giant baby shark. That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh yeah, shark is great. I like sharks. One of my favorite units. Interesting. No on the Crowley there.
No,
Crowley.
Jeff is missing so hard.
He's
Jeff,
rolling
buddy.
hard early. He's throwing. It's a choke season.
No, come on! I had money on you, Jeff.
What does Ratness do? Is it 1-1 for the rat? What's the actual
1-1 for all? For all. Let me get the exact wording. I know what it does, but I don't want to word it weird.
I've got it right here.
It is when a unit is summoned, all small units get +1/+1.
Oh yeah, it's really strong.
Yeah, when a rat dies, it triggers its own token too. We got Beyond Demonstro with an insane start.
Oh yeah, double Hellhound, beautiful. Now you can pick up any beast.
That's a scary start with a little bit of econ too. Oh no, Jeff.
Oh, vampires. Bloodsucker.
Oh, somebody chose Scarlet Huntress this game. Oh, I love to see it.
Impressive.
She's so good with big range units.
How much money have you got on Jeff?
Talk to me again in like 2 or 3 turns.
We got eyes again.
Who's on Scarlet?
It was shown at the beginning, but
that's not Scarlet. That's Countess. Never mind.
Oh, you tried. Battle bees on a dragon again. We know that. We know how dangerous that is.
Yep. These bloodsuckers doing some work though.
Big time.
Oh my god. Oh, all right. We got one. Everything's fine now. We got one rat.
One rat. It's a good rat.
One rat.
Ranged is always fantastic.
I really like this position. I think this is really good. Instead of prioritizing them maybe getting 2 range hits, they're prioritizing the rat dying and giving the rest of their units some stats. This is really smart.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. But it is unfortunate to be at this stage of the game and not see more rats.
Yeah. Yeah, we would like to have rat bait for sure already.
Yeah. This is definitely a low roll game. Eyes is not losing health. That's interesting.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. Oh, it's an Inco on vampires. Oh, that's a pretty good vampire start too.
Countess. There's no way he beats Jeff here, though.
No, it's not even close.
Speed potion, unbelievable. I like artifacts that are good in every build.
Me too.
And that is what speed potion is.
I love when they're not busted, but they're just
they're
available.
Good.
Like extra treasure. Extra treasure is a perfect example of that for me.
Yeah, it's not busted, but it's good. Like no one's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, extra treasure! I hate this game. This is terrible." No, it's good. It's strong, but you can't complain about it.
My opponent had extra treasure. I'm quitting.
Yeah, exactly. Extra treasures. God damn, this guy. You're never gonna see that. I think like also what's been great, what we've seen so far, um, is in the end game. There's never been like just outright stomps. Like there's
Yeah.
not been outright crazy stomps. Like oh, like this guy's never gonna win. It's always the fight's always close. Like sometimes it's a clear winner, but it's not by a lot. Like it's something they can catch up with. There's something to find.
Hmm.
And that's what I really really enjoyed about these games we've watched. Like the bees swarm tactics versus the barriers. That was just like that was just
That
a
was
great
thrilling.
example of that. Yeah, it
And I
was a
was gonna
great
say,
example.
I thought the swarm tactics. I fully thought that the swarm tactics rats were just gonna stomp, and then
Oh yeah, so no,
I
I think
I
everyone
think a
did.
lot of people did. I was looking around and just like 37 HP to 4. And it was awesome. So let's see. What has won the lobbies that we've watched today? We saw a demons game, an elemental mages game,
There
and
was the
a rave.
The Rave Queen was crazy. Constantine pretty big on Groundson here. Groundson is known to be good here, so
Mm-hmm.
everyone's getting health. He's leveraging that. He's got extra treasure. Extra treasure has definitely been shown to be meta here in this tournament.
Yeah.
It's good. Um,
More decisions for smart players is just always a good thing.
yeah, but
No rat bait.
the one thing that I noticed as well is that everyone takes mage treasures regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Rituals. I mean, it's just even if you're not playing mages, like having an extra ritual is amazing in the end game. Things
Yep.
like I got a barrier, I attack first. Like it's just really really good. Like you just give yourself
Yeah.
so many advantages. Especially because in the late game, there's not a lot of things to buy units wise. So having those extra rituals flying through, it's just been crucial.
Yeah. The gold efficiency is just insane.
Oh yeah,
We've got some warrior rats going on here.
yeah. I don't feel too confident about this board, but who knows? Just need to find like potent brew and we're flying.
I think he sort of finally got into the direction. I mean, his direction was obviously rats the whole time, but I think like with these backline range units plus rattiness, I think he's going to pick up a few fights. But this doesn't feel like a first place board game quite yet.
No, completely. Scalabon Boss Ruto has what we want. Has the cheese. This is good. So it's not good for Jeff, but it's good for the game because the competition here means that the rats board is not going to get crazy.
Yep.
But interestingly, Excalibur's actually stronger here.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but we hit the 1 and 4 on the Bloodsucker to not hit the
Yeah.
overkill, and I think it actually doesn't matter. We still.
Oh wow, we still win. I underestimated the ratness power. I have noticed, like in these games, like most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, if you don't play into your hero, into your archdemon power, then sometimes you can like have big problems. Like the
Mm-hmm.
powers are there to be used. Like you should be using them as much as you can.
Yeah.
Whenever I've tried to like be like, oh, forget about this power, let me just make a board.
Oh,
You just kind of lose to that advantage.
yep, for sure.
What happened there?
Sold the unit to cast a ritual. Jeff is all in on these rats. He doesn't care about anything else.
Yeah. He's playing super. He's drafting super aggressively. Like he doesn't really care. He's just looking for the
Yep.
rats.
He knows there's a reason we call him the meme lord and the rat lord.
Yeah,
That's
he's
our Jeff.
drafting. Yeah, he's drafting extremely like hard, and he's not even losing that much health doing it. So obviously
Yeah.
it's working for him.
His
Like literally
APM
having a
looks
space
insane.
open it. Yeah, a space open here is just insane. Like even think about it, it's crazy. But those two auxiliary rats getting stats is crazy. Like range units early getting stats is a big problem. Like it's very strong.
Um, so we don't need to watch too much rats. So I think we should switch after this combat. Is there anybody in particular you want to see?
I'd like to see Crowley.
Watch some Crowley? Okay, I'm down for that. You know what we could do is we could watch somebody who's live. Oh wait, everybody's live.
It'd be kind of sad if one person wasn't alive and they won this lobby.
We'd have
I
to
mean,
watch them the whole time.
yeah. I mean, that does happen.
Oh yeah, this rat is carrying again.
Icarus on eyes with the ritual amulet again. Interesting. Crowley.
Oh,
No,
we've
and
got the
Crowley,
ring and the treasure and some mana guardians.
Mana Guardians really going for it, playing within that power, which is always good. Oh, here we go. Pledge or
There's the
amulet time.
pledge, just
Oh,
insta
insta pledge.
picked. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really good for him. Whoa. Like Crowley's a complete monster once you start hitting those
Yeah.
artifacts. Who was my ringer? Who did I pick?
You went for
What
B
was it?
this time.
Oh yeah. Who did I pick originally when you first asked me when we first opened
You had
preview?
Noir. You had Noir.
Yeah.
You don't get a
Great. I
second
think it's great.
place trophy, okay?
It's a good player for sure.
Yeah. I wonder if he's thinking about this Earth Elemental. We'll pop that right in on 3. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. Use the ritual there.
This is scary because no, like we said, Noir's known to roll for those 6 treasures, and this may be a repeat of game 1 with the siege engine, big old monsters. Or
Yeah, I'm
siege
interested to see it. I
war
mean, just piece
engine.
up a couple of
Sorry.
serpentinas here, and it's the problem. Jeff's rats. Jeff actually cast in the hill there, which is interesting. Must have just been gold efficient or mana
Yeah.
efficient for them. Wow, this rat in this archdemon is very strong.
Mm-hmm. I think this comes down to a draw, most likely.
Looks like it. Yeah, you're correct. Interesting. This is really heating up.
I saw
Against
2
bottom
rats and
board.
got excited because I thought we were still Jeff. I was like, 2 rats, let's go.
Probably thinking about using this ritual. I don't see any units that they would want to buy in this position, but they're just thinking about
Yeah.
if the ritual's worth it, if they want to, what unit they want to use it, or if they want to do it at all. Maybe they get a better one later on. That's what they're thinking about, I think. There we go. Free.
On the
Freebie's
Earth
always good.
Elemental. Not too surprised. That's a good spell.
Yeah.
That feels bad. That's probably the most premier spell that he could hit right now. And I think that was the risk assessment of this is a good spell, but can I find a better one? But this one's free, so it's more gold efficient. There's just a lot that went into that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he hit another one too.
Of
But he might
course.
just pick up both elementals and lock here. He's probably not going to lock going to level 4 though. That's another amazing spell. This is
That's a that's a very good ritual.
such a punishment of a shop for these rituals. Obviously, you can't know though.
No, 100%. It's just a risk, like you said. What we really want to be hitting here is more ritualist amulet, the circlet, which gives you 2 more at 5, or even the big boy at 6 that gives you 2 less and 2 less of mana on the rituals and 2 more to cast.
That is a
That's what we're looking
big
for.
range unit. I think it's going to clean up pretty easily.
Yeah. But this is the player here. This player and Jeff has Battle Bees, and Jeff has been competing for rats, and obviously Jeff's got away with it because he's got. It's a great example of what I was saying with the Archdemon, leading into the Archdemon. The only reason
Yep.
why Jeff has so much more health is because the rats are just stronger.
Yep. Bees is going to be interesting to watch. It's 1 life basically, maybe 2, but that's upgraded flame bar with the rat. Something that could get there.
Oh, here we are. Amulet time.
Yikes.
Let's go. You're a wizard, Noya. Earth Elemental's good. Secondary scaling too.
Yeah.
Whilst also having that upgraded mana garden now as well. I want to just kind of start cutting through those 2 mana magical units. Get a 2/2. Not exactly amazing as it was back in the day, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I think the absolute top priority is replacing this ring with another mage artifact. Probably more. You'd want more casts here because of Crowley's -1
Yep.
mana for rituals. Then you can just start spamming rituals. You want Serpentinas though. We're not seeing Serpentinas, but like you said, because Serpentina is one of the best units in the game, it's very competitive. Like, it's very contested. Constantine here on the ground, son. 2 big supports.
Big range unit too.
But you see what I mean? Constantine as well also has Scholar's Pledge, like definitely the mage artifacts. They're not busted or anything, but they're just very popular. They're very
Yep.
useful. And that's
Extremely
interesting.
flex.
It's interesting to think about. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like you can't sit here and say let's nerf them because they really aren't overpowered, but they're just very
Yeah.
good. They're definitely not overpowered.
Pick up the Earth Elemental pair there. Double Mind Sapper is always interesting. The Enchanted Clay is interesting because it could just be the upgraded Earth Elemental, which feels pretty worth it, yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
what they
the
went
ambush
for.
tactic too. Probably over the ring, I'd guess.
Ambush is cheeky here. I believe they've already got a the Living Shadow or with
Mm-hmm.
the Ellie. Yeah.
They
So
should
yeah, I mean,
do,
I think it's. I don't know how many elementals they actually had though. Was it a
I
lot?
think 5, 6 even.
All right. Oh right. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
All 7 even. Oh, no, it is 6 with the
I
Mana
just had
Guardian.
this build today. Like in the afternoon, I had this build. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Unless the rats hit, nothing's probably going to stop this. Not with the scaling and the Crowley hero power and
We'll have to see. I think the demons, big demon build could be problematic for this.
so.
I want to get a triple for those supports, those elementals for sure. There's Icarus. Certainly not big enough. Like you said, the Earth
Yeah.
Elemental is actually scaling like an absolute son of a gun.
Pretty close.
Oh, yeah, that stunned is. Oh, is it really a
Oh,
tie?
the
Wow,
stunned actually caused the tie.
I'm
If
very
that had attacked, we
surprised.
would have won.
Incredible. That is surprising.
I love those little interactions.
Oh yeah, barrier's so good. He's going to put it on Earth Ellie, considering it maybe.
I could see 3 mana being a lot,
Mm,
and him just
okay,
wanting to get it, but I feel like at some point you just got to cast the 2 spells. I don't think he cared too much about winning the next fights because he realizes his strength and that he doesn't need to cast spells that aren't permanent. But he probably does cast this one just because he doesn't want to keep rolling and miss on the spells.
I always cast it here just because if I'm getting thrown it twice, something up above is telling me to cast that spell
Yeah,
or that
yeah,
ritual.
exactly.
That's what I
100%.
do. It might not be
First time, no.
correct, but it's
Second
just
time, yep.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And they've done that, so it's a superstition.
I wonder if he's going to pick up this.
Oh, the
It's a
triple,
little bit of
right?
scaling if he picks up this. Oh, and yeah, okay.
Oh, he can't take anything here.
Yeah.
Nope.
Pick up.
Spicy. This is getting very spicy.
Probably just grabs the Mana Guardian here since maybe the Clan Lord. Both of them are pretty irrelevant. It's just about which one is slightly less irrelevant this turn, and I think that's the Clan Lord.
Mana
That's the
Guardian.
Mana Guardian.
Oh, what is this? Fanatic. Upped Fanatic. Probably looking. Oh, if B survives and can promote that Fanatic, you could be looking at a upped Hellfire Knight.
That would be good.
That is a dream, though. It's a pipe dream at this point. This is
And
not
Upside
looking
Chops
good.
isn't bad either. Oh,
Bummer. Does he actually die for? No, he doesn't. 6, 8, 10.
not quite double damage yet.
7. Oh, not double damage yet. Okay. We're not double damage. Everyone's at 5. Oh, we had evolution, didn't we?
Yeah, Nord just got to 5.
That's fair enough.
Jeff's taking some hits.
Takes another Mana Guardian. That's very interesting. Really taking the time here to have a look. Gotta cast 2 rituals though. Gotta cast 2 rituals.
Yeah. I do wonder what he's thinking about here. I was gonna
Wow.
say he might be casting the spell to try to hit Wraith Queen,
Wraith
and then
Queen
some
is a good
lock
hit.
Yeah, when you get some lava golem, or not lava golems, but the fairy fae golem, the queen can get real scary.
Oh
She is
yeah,
indeed
hundred
magical.
percent. Queen is insane here. Queen is absolutely bonkers here, no doubt about it. But I'm still surprised he cast it because he loses health to cast that and can
Yeah.
cast. I don't know. I just don't know if that's worth it. I guess maybe if they're going for the win, just like aggressive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily do it, but I can understand why. Wow, lone Nenko there with the huge Bucky. This
Oh,
is
his
a
clan
monster
lord's
build.
not going to slay though.
That clan
Oh,
lord
it's
is
one
almost one.
off.
Oh my god, 1 HP.
Still wins, but man, that's a bummer.
Incredible build. I like it a lot.
Little
Beautiful
niner.
clan lord. I was saying today. I was just not today. I was saying at the beginning of this game. I bet we see a clan lord, and that might be it right there.
Yeah.
We can get that bit more stats.
Jeff on 1 HP.
Oh yeah, people are. Who was on eyes again? Was it Icarus?
Oh, I think your ringer went 8th.
Icarus on eyes. Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. I actually don't care who wins. I'm so excited for all these players. This is so cool. This has been such good games to watch too.
Target strike, brilliant. Even though it's probably it might not be so good at this point against rats, but like target strike is just incredible. It's a
Yeah,
great ritual.
a great
Can allow you
addition.
to win. Yeah, I think like there was a position last game where we saw it in full effect. And eruption as well. We saw Icarus' eruption against the
Yeah.
barriers. That was insane. The barriers of I believe bees, battle bees or Jeff.
There's the lava golem. Yeah, locking for the lava golems, taking the pest for a turn. You know, Noir very well could just die right here. If the rats really came together, this is a bad matchup. Oh, that targeted strike was
Ooh,
insane.
just what I was saying. I told you, targeted strike at these later stages of the
So
game
good.
is just really nasty.
Jeff does not have the stats.
Because 6 is the slot defaultly that has 2 links over the one link of 5 and 7. So you always have a support in
Mm.
there, and it's normally a week. And oh man, it didn't
No.
matter. It didn't matter regardless. But still, wow,
Yeah.
incredible.
Um. Why don't we watch Ninko? I think we can watch that fun little.
I would love to see Nenko right now with the Clan
Yeah.
Lord. Brilliant.
Would be really cool to see vampires pull out the final win. That would be 4 different comps in 4 different games.
Brilliant. That'd be excellent.
This is a pretty decent match against elementals, to be honest. Is he going
Oh
for
wow, getting
Oh, you
tank.
could gamble here.
Gamble. Ooh, gamble's dangerous. It can be
It,
super
it is
griefy.
dangerous, but the stats are so good.
The stats are good, yeah. Strategic gamble. So I tell myself when I put
Takes the A bomb. Really?
A bomb, interesting.
That is
A
the
bomb's an
last thing
interesting
I would have
choice.
seen.
Interesting choice.
No tokens or anything. That's really surprising to me.
Who
I guess
knows? I mean,
gamble you can't do with Unholy Knight. Yeah.
yeah, it's no, it's getting huge. Oh, another targeted strike,
Yeah.
and he's healed himself. Did he heal himself to 9? Really?
No, he was at 9 before. Oh, these hits are
Oh,
so bad for Ninko.
so the heal is just not registered, I guess, on the battle yet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, Nor's looking huge.
Oh, this is a good ghost turn.
What is Nenko looking for here? That's the question.
I don't know. I'm
Nenko
still
needs to be able
surprised.
to get. What was you gonna say?
I'm still surprised by the abomination. I guess he thinks he has enough HP. If he gets a death champion though, that could be huge.
It's just because Gauntlet, like he definitely didn't want to play strategic Gauntlet because of
Yeah.
the It
No.
was just it's really griefy. Like I've used it, and it's just super griefy.
Yeah. I think skipping might have been better than any of the options.
Quite possibly, quite possibly.
Yeah, I didn't see the Unholy Flame before I was talking about the strategic.
I think definitely needs to find a way to get stats on this clan lord because
Yeah.
if Lonenko gets stats on this clan lord, he will take this tournament down. But the issue is, I'm not sure how they can do it from this spot. It's tough. Maybe a frosted axe, put it on 1. That could be
Yeah.
spicy, but then he loses the shield. But then you want the shield on 4. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see what they can come up with, but it does look a bit frail.
Oh, we get to watch Jeff die again.
Yeah, this is just Jeff's rats farming up. So how much did you put on Jeff then?
Nothing. My
Nothing.
good faith.
Couple tacos.
Oh, I would bet tacos on anything. That was close. Oh, okay, so Noir did gain the life. He's at 12 now.
Yeah, it must have just been a bit of a visual situation. Round 17. Wow, we got 4 players on
Oh.
all on 1-shot health. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Darkness Incarnate. No
yes, that's actually
shot.
huge.
That's what I was Wait, will they take it though? Oh, they didn't take it. They didn't take it. Oh no, they didn't take it.
I don't see a reason for not taking at least Helm or something.
That might be a bite right there. That might
Yeah.
be a punish. What would the vampire would have been on 124, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's surprising.
He needs to put in this Hellfire Knight. I don't know if he knows about the
That is
secondary ability of it, too.
surprising.
Oh, man. I think that could have been the end of the tournament right there.
I am surprised.
I don't know
But we'll
why
see.
he's so into the mage treasures. They're not doing anything.
Well, to be fair, double ritual and then getting the 7s is fine and stuff. But in this
Yeah.
position, I think with that clan
Yeah.
lord, you gotta be.
Oh, those are some big rats. Ah. Remember when I said Battle Beats was at 6, but to keep an eye on them?
Yeah. You weren't wrong.
This looks like the end of Nenko.
That is the end.
Wow.
I don't. In the end of the day, to be honest, it didn't matter what
Yeah.
artifact he took because
Let's
Battle Bees
switch
is
over to
huge.
Battle Bees. I think Battle Bees. Oh well, I guess that's.
Well, I hate. Listen. I hate to toot my own horn, but the last 2 players with everyone live in this round are the 2 players I said right at the beginning when you asked me about the 2 players. It's got to be noted.
But the last one that you said went 8th, so really it all
That is
cancels
true.
each other
That is
out.
true. That is true. But it just so happens to be, which is very interesting, that these 2 players
Yeah.
are also number 1 and 2 on the global ranks. So they have the most experience in the entire game. It just shows experience is king. Like, you know, farming, regardless, just knowing the game, a game this early, knowing the comps, knowing the knowledge, knowing the spots, knowing what's strong here or there, regardless if, you know, the lobby's 8 players or 3 or 6 or 5, that experience has paid off. And you can see it right here. You're seeing it right here. What you were saying about like favoring level 6 artifacts over using Hellfire Elite and just farming the gambles is completely consistent play. So and that's been shown. So here we go. This could be the last battle of the first open beta invitational.
Let's go.
All the marbles. Oh wow,
that's a good stop. They got a lot of HP though. This is a little closer than. I actually don't know if it's even close. It needs to not get their rat hit into.
Oh,
okay.
one. One auxiliary rat. I'm not sure if it's enough. You know that Eddie's quite big.
Nope, that's it. Noir
Oh,
is.
oh, oh! Hold on,
Oh,
hold
hold
on,
on. It's a
hold
draw.
on.
I'm pretty sure, right?
Uh, it is.
It's no,
Wow.
no, no, because the rat summons.
Oh my
So there's another
god.
fight. Oh my
No
god.
way. Both down to 6. Oh, a guaranteed last fight unless someone heals.
You know what's
A-
crazy is the eruption. The eruption saved him.
wow. I can't believe that he won that. I thought it was over. To be fair, he did have some fantastic combat RNG to get through that.
Yeah.
Some unreal combat RNG
I don't
with
know
the
if I like
auxiliary.
casting that spell. It's not enough to change their breakpoints, and now he's kind of just dead to the barrier. But I guess he can't play around knowing if Noir's gonna have a barrier or not. That's a super interesting position right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Just cycling through the rats, getting as much stats as he can.
Yeah. Buying the two big ones.
All
Wow.
right, this is actually the last fight
Yeah.
unless they draw.
Wow.
In
Wow.
before 7
But
draws in a
do you see what
row.
I mean? Look how close that fight was. It was unit
Yeah,
to unit.
exactly.
Incredible. I love that. I absolutely love that about this game.
I do too.
Here it is. Let's see if Noir was able to do anything crazy. Oh, the double eruption. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's
he
really
got
bad.
war engines again. That's
That's
it.
really yeah. That's got to be it. There's no
That's
way.
it.
Yeah.
Somehow got elemental war engines twice.
If I had to name one player, yeah. I mean, Noah's a great player. It really
Yep.
is. I'm
Yep,
I'm
yep, yep.
impressed with that. And that's it right there.
Good turning. Good
Noah,
turning.
Noah takes down the first Open Beta Invitational. Fantastic play
Yep.
all around.
Somewhat to be expected.
All the compares were brilliant, brilliant. Like you said, like for everyone to be live by round 3 just shows the skill level was very, very good,
Yeah, for sure.
very, very equal. And we saw a bit
All
of
right.
everything. We really did see a bit of everything.
Yeah. We almost had
Nothing, nothing,
four different winning comps too.
nothing was
Only,
overtly dominant. Like we had elementals, we had rats, we had demons. Like this is, I thought it was brilliant. I don't know
yeah.
what are your thoughts.
I loved it. And I loved that, I know it's like a weird thing to say, but when like a tourney favorite wins a tourney, that means the game's probably in a good spot. And
Yeah.
when the top two favorites are the finals in the top two, that's also a really good thing. Like it's an extremely good skill based game when it comes to consistency. And I think that this tournament just showed that because, you know, it was awesome to see. We saw 6 different comps. We saw, rats and elementals were probably the top two, but exactly like you're saying, were no means dominant,
Hmm.
and they both still need to hit your treasures and stuff. That was kind of a blast to watch in general.
Also, just been notified of our cash finishes in the tournament. Obviously, top 4 were paid finishes. With obviously Noor taking down the tournament, coming in first. Very well played. Battle Beast in second. Excalibur in third. And Lonenko for fourth. So congratulations to all the winners right there. And obviously all competitors that played. It was really a great tournament. Really enjoyed the plays. Learned a bit of two myself as well. So thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah, absolutely. Let's see. All right, so I guess we're just gonna wrap it up. Do we have any closing thoughts? Do we want to maybe answer some questions from chat, or what are you thinking, Carlin? What are you thinking?
Well, I think just thanks everyone for watching, everyone and the competitors for playing as well. I think overall, except from obviously my little hiccup at the beginning, run pretty smoothly.
Yeah,
Um, I'm happy with that. There was no kind of wait for competitors. Everything was good. And yeah, just thanks everyone for watching and playing. I'm open to answer any questions or anything like that, 100%. But yeah, I
yeah,
just thought it was fantastic. I thought it was really good. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And yeah, I look forward to the next one. I'm sure there'll be a next one in the near future.
yeah, for sure. I also want to say thanks everybody for watching and just hanging out. I want to throw a big shout out to Jez though. Like this tournament was just a few of us just putting it together, and this was, I would say high quality. Obviously, because I'm a caster, I'm going to say it's high quality. But at the same time, like it actually went really well. There's no huge delays or anything. So like, awesome job on getting the spectator client. It looked great today. Awesome job getting that together, and just thanks for making this game, and thanks for dealing with all of us and our yelling about units that we hate and everything. Staying patient with us. We appreciate it. It's a fun game, and I'm loving it. I'll keep
Yeah,
pushing it too.
yeah, I've got to add to that 100%. Like just to get we were discussing about how things are going to flow and stuff like that, and there's a few things here or there in the back, and Jez just turned around and said, "Well, okay, I've got to get a Spectator client to sort it out in a week," and just sat down, farmed it out, and look, we were able to switch through, cleanly go through. Oh, we want to see this person, let's see that, and that was just fantastic. So absolutely, thanks to Jez for hosting this, and also being able to sort it out in such a fast time. So yeah, absolutely, just unbelievable job. So yeah, I've definitely got to give kudos out for that too.
Aside from that, chat, do you have any questions for Carlum or myself in particular? If not, we'll just wrap it up here in a couple minutes, unless Jez has anything he wants to say or do. Message him, the quiet man behind the scenes who's been running everything today. He just messaged me and said, "Shut up and stop talking about me and end this stream right now. You're so stupid." Okay. When next tourney? That'll be announced eventually, one day. I have a question for Jez that I think will be important for chat. Jez, how much longer? Because I want to make sure everybody remembers that this was open beta, and open beta is going to be closing. So I'll ask Jez for you guys how much longer we got on today's open beta. And now he's not answering me because he's mad. All right, tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST. So you got pretty much the rest of the weekend. If you want to play, you're all hyped from today's tournament, you want to practice and be like Noir or Bees or Little Nenko. But aside from that, guys, I'm good. I'm happiness. This is Carlum. Carlum, it was an absolute pleasure casting with you. I hope we
Oh,
get to do this
100%.
again.
Likewise, I'm definitely down.
I'll send you those
For
tacos soon, I guess.
Chalupa Supremes, my friend. Chalupa Supremes.
Oh, don't get me going. Don't get me going. All right, guys. I will see you all later.
All right, take care, guys.